Hold your hair, grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Uncle Bill's Saturday night Hangar Talk. Sure.
Hangar Talk, yeah.
Yeah. We got five of us here on the panel tonight. We've got roaming Dominic and our lovely Alexis, and we had Lon Denard, but apparently something's more important right now. We got we got Artie, and we got folks in the chat. Let's say hi. Let's say hi. Look at Dominic. Dominic's going to tell us all about what's going on there, which is very interesting. Let's say hi to the chat. What do you think? Artie, I'm going to let you, it's been a while. I'm going to let you do it.
Yeah. Work today. Did about 5.5 hours at work. Got home. Had lunch. Cleaned up the apartment. Kind of all torn up here. Getting rid of some stuff and cleaning up. Yeah.
That's great. I actually asked you to say hi to the chat, but that's okay.
I did.
No. We'll continue. We'll continue down this road. Lon, how was your?
Brian.
Are you listening to me at all? He's just. I said we'll do that in a minute. Okay. You started with introductions with us, so we'll continue with us. Lon, how was your day? Anything interesting today? Work all day?
Nope.
Nothing?
It was snowing and cold, and I haven't left the house. My car hasn't been started. But I'm prepared for Hangar Talk, so.
Oh, is that why you left the?
I was going to bring some avocados, limes, and Corona, but that's not the talk we're having today. So, other prop comedy.
I know. We can talk about that because that condescension that came from that nitwit. Yeah. You should not want him to cut, to do his policies because he thinks we're all morons. You mean my Corona and my avocado dip or my guac is going to get more expensive? That's it. I want him out. What a bunch of morons he thinks we are. Honest to God.
So what I did today was I'm never going to talk about this again, by the way. But this is prototype number 1. Yeah. Okay. Not great.
Hold on. Show that again. Show that again.
Here. Okay. Prototype number 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one I just did by hand using a razor blade and a rat tail file. And it's pretty obvious. Yeah. So then here's prototype number 2. And this was a lot better. A lot more.
Yeah.
Looks a lot better.
I can't tell from this camera view that's not professional. That looks good. That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the last one I'm gonna do. I'm done.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So only thing I'm gonna do is how you can take like a lighter and just kind of hit it a couple times. It'll knock off any of that any scraggle or whatever.
Right.
I was wet sanding it just before the stream started. So hey, Lloyd's here.
I know. I added Lloyd, but nobody can tell because it's all you.
Oh,
there he is. Hey!
Hello.
Hey, guys.
All right. No, nice job. It might be interesting for stuff like that. Maybe it's too hot though. Have you seen those little butane soldering guns? It's like a little. It looks like a pen, and it actually shoots butane. It uses butane for soldering like that. Something like that might be because it's got a little pinpoint little flame on it.
Right. It'd have to be like really quick though.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd have to be like
super duper quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got Paul Murray.
Paul Murray's in the chat. Hi, Paul.
Yeah, Johnny Drone Flyer and Brenda.
I don't see any of them. So they must be on your channel. Let me see.
How are
No,
everybody?
I see him. I see him on my.
Oh, there they
I see
are.
my restream.
Yes.
Oh, I see. I have to hit my little arrow down. There
Steve
they are.
Genesis is
Welcome
on
in.
our
Welcome in.
channel.
Johnny, maybe Johnny wants to come in. I'll send him a link. All right, paste. Yeah. Okay. Am I the only one in the chat? Yes, Steve, because once again, you're on the wrong channel. You're on Artie's channel. This is the right channel. This is the wrong.
Hey.
Okay, let's move on. Let's say, Lloyd, how was your day today?
It was pretty good, not bad. Can't complain. So
Okay.
just lazy, you know.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, and so is his
Oh, I
connection.
guess
Yeah, his back hurt so bad.
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh, he's back.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't touch it.
I think you're back.
Well, I must have done it myself then. Anyways, but yeah. So, anyways, I'm getting around a little better, but I couldn't hardly stand up straight. The thing was, it wasn't from a pinched nerve, which normally happens. Mine was just lower back compression, you know, and I just couldn't get it to pull itself back into place.
Oh, okay. You need to go to a chiropractor.
I know what.
No, I don't go to chiropractors.
I know what causes.
Witch doctors.
Mhm.
Well, we're gonna make our way around the circle. Now we're at Alexis. Alexis, and how are you? Didn't see you last week. Glad to see you back.
Yeah, we were doing something. I forget what we were doing.
Well, something's always better than nothing.
This.
I guess.
I forgot. Anyway,
You forgot.
Lloyd, I know what causes all that in your back.
What's that?
So all that pleasure you're giving yourself while watching porn.
Well, oh my!
Crap!
What?
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Oh.
My back's killing me too.
yeah.
If
John says inversion table. Try that.
I have one.
I have one too. I hurt my back bringing it into the garage.
Oh my God! I have a teeter hang up. Do you have a teeter hang up?
No, I went on Amazon because I wanted one that could handle 300 pounds. So I had to get this heavy duty sucker.
Right.
And actually, I think it does 325 or something, 350.
Okay.
And it's heavy. Thing's heavy.
Mm.
It's in the
Yeah,
garage,
well,
in the
it's
corner.
Where the heck?
maybe.
Yeah.
Artie could use
But I know what teeter is. You know, the teeter's money, man. You know.
Yeah, it was like $600 or something like
Yeah.
that.
No, I think mine was like 4, but it still, it's pretty good. You know, it didn't break when I used it. And I think the funny thing is, like, say you don't get the balance quite right and you can't get yourself back up. Then I'm going to depend on my 86-pound wife to try to get me
Right.
just hanging from it.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I realized I don't like being upside down, so I used it like twice, and it just collected dust after that. You know, I was upside down for about half an hour, and I'm like, I'm not a fan of this.
Don, that's funny.
We got more. Tom, hey!
Tom,
South Florida drone meetup shirt on.
Mark is in there too, but he's got video now. Okay, Mark, hooray! There he is.
Hey!
Mark.
Mark's got a body.
So do you actually did you
Yes, he does.
You like him, huh?
did you all catch what happened? I mentioned Lloyd's porn and the room just everybody starts talking. It was still my turn. I hadn't answered the question on how
Okay. Please do.
I just
What
thought
his favorite porn channel was?
There. I don't know.
You're surrounded by men and you're talking about porn. It's interesting.
Actually,
With big ass
There-
titties.
there is a funny side of that because I've been getting ransomware for like 2 weeks now, saying they're going to publish pictures of me doing, pleasuring myself on my computer, which no, that ain't going to happen.
Oh, you said that. I was watching a little bit of the
You'll
research.
never be able to see that without a zoom lens, Lloyd. Come on now.
And Bill was like,
Well, it's like Don says, I try, but I end up going to sleep disappointed every night.
Yeah, that's not much of a threat. You know, I mean, it just look. Here's evidence that it still works. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, at my age, it's like, put it out there. I want people to know it's still working.
Yeah. All right.
But
Now I was trying to get to Dominic because Dominic it's very interesting. He's outdoors. He's at a sporting event.
Yeah.
In the wind,
And it's windy.
obviously. Yep.
It's
Please
really
tell,
windy.
tell us about where you're at, and you're enjoying some lovely fish and chips down under.
Yep. I'm at a place called Waverley Park. It's in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne, and this is where the headquarters of my AFL football club is. As you can see
Australian
from
football. All right.
That little thing there, that's what they call. They're the Hawks.
Okay,
So you can actually
fish
hear
and
me
chips
over all
line.
this wind.
You're advertising for that company there. That's nice.
Yeah, they should become a sponsor.
So he's kind of sort of tailgating there. There's a big field, but he's not at the field right now because he had to shove some fish and chips in his face, and by the parking lot, I guess. So watching his favorite Australian football team in the breeze. So I mean, but they're not playing now. I mean, this is just a tailgate kind of thing.
No, this is like an opening. Sort of like an opening day where they introduce everybody for the year.
So all the fans are there. Are any of the team members? Are any of the team members there?
They'll be coming out soon. They'll be presented soon.
So they're there. They just haven't come out.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Dominic, show us some of your food.
Well, it's fish and chips.
I know.
And Greek salad.
And fruit salad.
Oh, salad.
There's some of the chips left.
Oh, you polished off the fish already.
No, I have the chips first and then the fish after.
So, Dominic, do they not call the chips French fries over there?
French fries.
No, French fries are thinner. These are a lot thicker.
Those are still, they're
I live in Texas, you know.
that looks like a French fry to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not shoestring. Those thin ones are called shoestring fries. Yeah.
I think they're what you call steak fries.
Speaking of fruit, speaking of fruit salad, how's things in England, Mark? How are you doing there, Mark? Good to see you.
I'm doing fine, thank you very much.
We haven't seen you. You know, we were sorry to hear about your mother.
Well, she actually died just before Christmas, but the funeral was last week.
Well, we haven't seen you much since then, and I hope you're okay.
Sorry for your loss, Mark.
Yeah.
You'll be in my prayers.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Is your phone sitting on something or in a? What's going on?
What?
He's
He's
using that.
I see both his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you.
I eventually found my tripod that had my phone holder on it. So I've used the little 3 legs that screw into the Osmo and put it on that and just stuck it on the table next to me.
Good move. I mean, you're looking better than ever. Look at that.
Excellent.
We're not going to get to see, this stuff.
Yeah, we'll miss that.
Yeah.
One eyeball. Yeah.
I mean, I hardly recognize them. Yeah.
Good for you. And Tom, it's definitely been a minute. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, Bill. Not too bad. Looking forward to South Florida drone meetup.
You mean this thing here?
Going to be here in no time, right?
I'm advertising.
Here in no time.
Are you going to be there, Tom?
Yes, I'm going to be there, Lloyd.
Oh, good. You get to meet me.
Got my room, got my flight, got my rental car. I'm all set.
Yeah, I
Flying
got my
into
flight.
TV
I got my
flight.
rental car. I got my room. Yeah, I'm ready to go too.
Good. Looking forward to it. Should have a good cast of characters from Vegas there, so that's.
Oh, Cool Cat's getting old.
Is Bob Dempsey going to be there again?
Yeah, Bob will be there with Audrey. Sure, they have a
good.
cruise they're running. A week before that, they're running a drone cruise on Virgin out of Puerto Rico.
Oh,
So that's
cool.
a big thing they're doing. Yeah.
What's up,
And
Dusty?
in fact, they're allowed to fly. Audrey worked it out where Virgin is allowing them to bring for their group
a certain number of drones on board that they'll be able to fly to various Caribbean islands they're visiting. So that should be a nice event.
In case you guys didn't know, these guys are on like View Chaser. He's on Articus's channel. So he's saying hi to us. So what's up there, Mr. Chaser? All right.
That'd be Danny.
Yeah. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Is there a meetup? Yeah, Johnny. Is there a meetup somewhere? I believe there is. April 5th, 6th, and 7th. I think those are the dates. And this is one of the shirts. I got Jeremy Elms. My second shirt came yesterday or the day before. I got rainbow.
What'd you pay for that, Bill?
It was free. The
shirt. I know. Isn't that amazing?
And he's giving away. And it's a nice shirt. It's quality material. It's
I got the polo shirt.
I got 2 of these.
Oh yeah.
I got one rainbow and one with the blue. And, it fits. I mean, it's missing a part here.
Yeah.
It's almost.
It's invisible, partially invisible. That's kind of cool.
They need to do that in Hawaiian flowery color.
But I spent the $5 for shipping, so I didn't have to. So you don't have to pay anything. You could pick it up at the drone meetup, and you don't pay the shipping.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did somebody say Paul Murray was in the chat before?
Yeah.
He's had another loss. He's managed. He's lost another Air 2S today.
Oh gosh!
Stop it! Flying with a smart controller?
Yeah, he was flying around the lake, and he was on the Canadian side of the lake, and all of a sudden it plummeted to the ground. So at the moment, it's somewhere in Canada.
Oh,
he's
okay.
like Johnny.
He's like the Johnny
landed
on the grass.
Air 2S's. Just drops them all over the place. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Another one.
Yeah, that's 3 now.
I don't know, but he's using the smart controller, is he?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, you were thinking about selling the Air 2S, right?
Oh, he's got.
Yes,
he's got this Air 2S addiction. You might have an opportunity there. Just saying.
He already had a spare one.
I think it's a love-hate relationship. He loves to buy them and then lose them and buy them and lose them and buy them and lose them. Mm-hmm. He loves Air 2S, buying Air 2Ss so much, he has to drop them off all over the place. Now it's an international problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's an international incident. International drone incident.
Yeah, turned on that Find My Drone. Go over the bridge. Go pick it up.
He's going to. We tried to get him to do Find My Drone, and it didn't show where it was.
So it landed on land. Nothing.
We tried getting him to find the last recorded bit that it puts in the cap, and it didn't have that either.
That's interesting.
Some of his settings in the remote must be wrong.
Mm.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I buy Mike's Mavic 3, then I will sell the Air 2S, I guess.
Yeah. Might as well. You'll never fly the Air 2S again if you buy the Mavic 3.
He said that.
No,
you mentioned that.
Yeah.
No,
you wouldn't bother.
You'd be done. Yeah.
Well, they said that when I still fly the Mini 2, even though I got the Air 2S.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't bother.
It's a bigger jump, though, bud.
Yeah,
it's a bigger jump.
Believe me,
from a Mini 2
believe me, it is a big jump because I've been
flying
Mavic 3
completely different animal, Bill. Yeah.
And going from the Mavic 3 back to the Mini 2, they're just completely different.
Yeah.
So I thought, I just put it up for 5 minutes just to keep it, just to keep it airworthy, I'd basically say. But it's a whole different kettle of fish.
Find a kid to give it to.
Yeah, probably will.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing with my Mini 3 Pro. I'm giving it to a kid in the area to fly.
Oh,
No, that's
nice.
nice.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bill, keep me in mind for that Air 2S.
Okay, I will.
I gave my Mini 3 away too for $300.
I have the Neo for sale with 3 batteries. If anybody's
$50
Already?
$50.
I have the
I'll give you
flip. I
100.
picked up the flip.
I'll give you
though.
100 because I'm feeling
So-
nice.
Picked up. I already got
I was
a
going to go 51.
$100 offer on it. So
Yeah, I was gonna say $100. Why would anybody pay more? I mean, it's only $200
I
to
got
begin
it. I
with.
already have an offer for $200 for it because of the
200
extra batteries,
Sucker.
the extra batteries, and the 3D printed case I made for it, and
Oh wow!
and I'm also
Get it in a box, Tom.
I'm also throwing in the controller with it.
Oh, okay. Now,
Yeah,
That's a nice
now
deal.
we're talking $200. Yeah.
yeah. So somebody can actually learn how to fly FPV with it, which is good.
So
Cool.
Alexis,
Well, what
Alexis
controller?
is sending me pictures here. You guys want to see what she's
The
Are they nude pictures of
Sure.
Alexis?
N3.
Oh, Alexis, did you just send me this video?
Yes, I did.
What is that?
That is
All right, wait, I'll show it and then you can explain it. How about that?
okay.
Was it ducks again?
No,
No, I
Aw.
almost showed that by accident, actually. All right, here we go. There it is. What is this?
Uh-huh. It is kind of nude pictures.
It is kind of naked, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's an alien vaping.
Okay.
sort of.
We're all sitting around getting high at Alexis's house.
Yeah.
Well, dude. Well, this alien's like really freaking me out, bro.
So what is that, Alexis? You're not explaining. What is that?
Zach.
It's here's the box. I'll just show you that.
I'm gonna
It's what?
zoom out, bro. It's a gigaw.
That's one of the alien.
Something you throw on your shelf, is a
Okay,
knickknack.
so it's an incense burner, but it's a backflow incense burner. So they call it backflow magic.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
There's an incense on top of the capsule there. The alien.
It sucks it in.
And there's a hole through the incense and a hole at the top. So what happens is the air gets drawn down by the feet.
Burns down.
So this smells like alien feet?
Good.
What's
I've never smelled alien.
You could probably burn a little hash in there. That would really be a fun.
Klaatu barat naktu.
I
Okay.
spelled it wrong.
That's enough of that. Oh, wrong way.
Oh, back to the ducks. Oh,
There's
not a dog and ducks.
3 new baby chicks.
Oh, and your dog saying, what? You can't cook my dinner first? They look delicious.
The one in the middle I've named the penguin.
She's gonna break out the N word for sure.
I don't know what. So if you guys have suggestions on the twins, I would be up for. I'm having a really difficult time coming up with a good name.
Tweety and Tweety do. I don't know.
There you go.
Tweet.
Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
After the last video, Cheech
What do they
and
tweet? Tweety.
Yeah.
Tweety something.
Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Yeah.
Cheech.
How about Tweety, and the black one could be Sylvester.
Or the,
Oh, you already named that one. Damn. Never
I'm
mind.
gonna say you could have Tweedledum and Tweedle even dumber.
You could have Nugget and Boneless Wing.
Yeah, there you go.
I like Nugget. Nugget's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's
Nugget. Gone.
Nugget.
Yeah, nuggets and wing.
Yeah, I like that. All right, that's enough of that. We're back.
And here's the box that the alien came.
That's so cool. Where'd you get that? Freaking Hot Topic? Did you get a Hot Topic or?
There you go. Thing 1 and thing 2.
I got it. At
One's foghorn, the other's leghorn.
We're getting suggestions here. Steak fryers.
Frites. Steak frites.
Frites. Yeah.
Oh,
Thing one and thing two.
How about hen solo?
Yeah, that's good. In solo.
In solo, yeah.
Duck me.
So where'd you get that alien at, Alexa? Did you get it at Spencer's?
No, I got it at a smoke shop here in town.
What a guess. That was my next guess.
How about Jennifer Aniston?
Too long, but it's funny.
That's way long. It's funny, but it's long.
You're dealing with a chicken.
The chickens.
Why not cheap and done?
Steve says, Pete and repeat.
Eat and repeat. Yep.
Buffy and Jody, are they male and female? You name one Buffy and one Jody.
We don't know yet. I think they're all
About
twins.
dumpling.
Yeah. Dumpling, stir
Dumpling
fry.
and nugget? Dumpling and nugget?
Yeah, nugget and dumpling. Nugget and
Yeah,
dumpling.
nugget and dumpling.
Adobo. Yeah.
Hey, mute
Well,
Dominic. He's killing me
you're
over
a,
here.
Yeah,
you're a
no,
pilot.
no.
How
Yeah,
about
Don.
Amelia Eggheart?
Yeah. Mhm.
That's good, Tom.
What's he doing? He's got on Google with the chick jokes or something.
Yeah.
Hey Google, what are some chick
Oh.
names?
Some chick names it comes up with are like, good stripper names.
Bambi.
Okay.
You activated my Google machine there. Started naming chicken restaurants.
They- yeah.
The nearest one is Wings and More, 1.2 miles from you.
How about skillet and wok?
What?
Skillet and wok.
And wok.
No, that's disgusting. That's not even.
Yeah.
No, not when you put a little bit of
Keep 'em
sesame oil in
A little bit of olive oil, yeah.
Yeah, olive oil or
Peanut oil, yeah.
Peanut oil, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, but dip them in panko, and you get a nice coating on it.
Who would want to eat those little chicks? It's not even
Yeah.
worthwhile.
They're so cute. And they're resilient too, because I was holding them up here and one like this and hit the carpet. And I was like, oh.
He took a swan dive, did he?
Ah. But boy, I'm telling you, they didn't hurt him at all. Or didn't hurt at all.
So duck and cover.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Duck and cover. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I still like Buffy and Jody, like the twins from Family Affair,
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
because they were both blonde-headed kids. So there you go.
Well, I think Jody was a ginger actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
you might be right.
Yeah.
The little girl
Buffy
was definitely
blonde.
blonde-haired, right?
Buffy
Am I
was
correct?
Yeah,
right
she
there?
was blonde,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. French looked like Dominic.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, the middle one could be Mr. French because they had really dark hair and everything, but it's too late.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
she already named it Penguin.
Chickless Cage.
Al
Nicolas
Buman.
Cage.
Chickenless cage, yeah.
How about Gwyneth Paltrow?
Good. Oh. There you
Oh my God.
go.
Chicken
Guys,
fillet.
they're chickens. They're not ducks. Everybody's giving duck names. You know.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A.
What?
Yeah.
What? Chicken's not poultry? Chicken's poultry, right?
Chicken's poultry.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hillary Fluff. How's that one?
Ping and pong. That's not bad, especially if you're going to use them for stir fry when they grow up.
Yeah.
Fluff.
And then ping and pong.
Walrus.
You know, I heard that a lot, a lot of chickens are being killed because of the avian flu.
Avian flu.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
People are having a really tough time finding eggs. So if any of you want eggs, just come on over.
Yep.
Yeah, my wife said.
worth it.
She went to the Walmart, and there were no eggs in the Walmart. None.
Really?
Yeah, none to be bought. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the
Yeah,
geniuses
exactly.
in our state. Oh, sorry, but the geniuses in our state decided all our eggs have to be cage free. So there's
Same
barely
here.
any eggs
Same
in
here.
the
Oh,
stores
well.
anyway. And
Yep.
when you find them, they're $12 a dozen. I found eggs
Yep.
for $4.50 a dozen, and I thought I was doing something. Like the heavens shone down on me. I found eggs for $4.50 a dozen.
Well, if I come to the drone meetup, I'll bring some eggs.
Yeah,
Sweet. Cook them in my
You'll
room.
be able to auction them off.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
as long as you don't wash eggs, like from where our hen house
They
is,
last for they can last real long.
a couple weeks or so or better. You can Google it, but it's at least
No, you can actually go longer. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You Google.
Because,
I know
yeah,
it's
it's
a lot.
got the membrane.
Well, it's
Yeah,
an
you're not
enzyme.
washing away the membrane.
Yeah, it's not a membrane so much as it is an enzyme.
Ew.
Egg.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you wash it, like you get the ones in the grocery store, those things are been through like a dishwasher, so you don't really even know how old those eggs are. You know, that's good. Good one, Tom.
Mhm.
Princess Leia. That's really good. I like that.
If one is a
Darth Egger.
Yeah.
Chiquira.
Chiquira.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Dominic, what are you up to?
5'8".
Dominic.
Oh, Dominic.
Dominic.
He's back in the field again, apparently.
There's beer.
There you go.
What's up, Joey?
Yeah.
So what was it you said, Tom? I didn't hear what you said.
On which? I'm sorry.
The one that made Bill laugh, and I couldn't hear because Dominic came on.
Han Solo and Princess Leia.
Yeah.
No, that was Don. I'm talking to Tom.
Oh, Chiquira. Instead of Shakira.
Shakira.
It could be Chicky D and Chicky Don't. I don't know. I don't know. I've never named chickens in my life. That's
I googled like what the names. I come up with it was Dodo and Do. I said no, that's not right because do sounds like poop, right? You do.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
How about Yoko Ono?
Ooh, Yoko Ono and John Lemon Adam.
How about Meryl Cheap?
You took it. You took it.
Yeah.
Meryl Cheap.
Yeah,
Cheap.
Meryl Peep. Cheap.
That's good.
Oh, here's
Yoko is good. I like that.
Yoko, like in WLK. Oh.
WOLK.
Yeah.
YOLK.
No, YOLK. Yoko.
Yoko Ono.
Yoko.
Only
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, silent.
Chick Jagger.
We got. Are you looking this stuff up, Tom? Are you just coming up with it?
I'm looking straight at you. Bill. I'm looking straight
I don't
at
know
you.
what you're looking at.
If you stop me up. Woo.
Oh wait, we got 8, and I only got. Who are we missing? Dominic. Oh, there he is. Dominic's in the field.
I got dropped out. Someone called me. I told them not to fire.
He's in the field now. This is where they all get together and
Yeah. I'm in the field.
burn the other team's uniforms in effigy or something.
Yeah, that's what we usually do.
So I brought this up in Art's channel yesterday. I'm drinking this new beer called Cold Snack, and I used to watch, still do sometimes, but I used to really like to watch YouTube channel Vice Grip Garage. That guy's guy's funny. And I watched that show for weeks and didn't realize what he was talking about at the end, towards the end of the day. Well, I stopped in this store and picked up some cold snack and didn't realize he was talking about beer, cold snacks or beer. And his company literally named their beer Cold Snacks, which I'm a victim of marketing. I had to buy them. They're sitting right next to the Yingling, but they ended up tasting just like Yingling anyway. But is that a thing, cold snack? Tom, how about you? Do you ever hear beers called cold snacks?
No,
I think
first time I'm
it's a
seeing
great
it, Bill.
name.
It is a great
Great
name.
name.
Yeah, good name.
Calling cold snacks beer. Great name.
I got a friend bringing something to tomorrow's Super Bowl party. He was telling me about. It's actually like a cider, but it doesn't even have alcohol in it. It's microdosed THC and mushrooms. Yeah, in a beverage, and apparently it's legal in all 50 states. And I'm trying to figure out how the heck that's legal.
The smoke shop that I went to, they have those there. And
it's called.
They had some THC beverage there.
Well, yeah, if the THC is derived from hemp, then I guess it's legal. But I'm trying to find it. You mentioned the name. Let me look it up.
But mushrooms, I haven't heard about that. Psilocybin beer.
But it apparently, he says no hangover. It's got a nice citrusy, refreshing taste. And it just you get a bit of euphoria, and colors just seem to look a little brighter, right? So he's bringing it to the Super Bowl party.
well, be careful with that stuff, because I'll tell you a story that happened this is what we were doing, Bill. I forgot. The reason I forgot is because I took drugs.
Oh, well.
Check this out. Now you can see that this is open. See that?
Yes, I can see that that's open. Mm-hmm.
Look at the milligrams.
Edible. Yeah.
1,000.
1,000 milligrams? Oh, that's a mega dose.
And there's 2 pieces for their 5.
There's only 2 pieces in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so you can't read the small print. I couldn't read the small print because I need these. But it says on the back of the package, dosage instructions. Start with 1/4. These are gummies, not gummy bears, but gummies. Kind of like the size of a bear, about that big.
Yeah.
Like a normal gummy. Start with 1/4 of a gummy and wait 45 minutes before taking another. Okay, so this is from the smoke shop. So we were driving home, reach in the back seat. I tear the package open. I give one to Jeff. I said, "Here, have a gummy." He goes, "Oh, okay." And so I popped the other one in my mouth. About 45, 50 minutes after we got home, Jeff, I was grabbing my chest. I was going, "Oh my God, I think I'm having a heart attack." He's like, "Really?" And I knew he was starting to get high because he wasn't dialing 911. He was just like, So hello, everyone. Hello, SC Ariels. Steve.
Hey,
Steve. Steve. I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt your story. So you ate the entire gummy?
So what?
You ate the entire gummy in one shot?
I ate one. He ate one. Now, Jeff is small. I mean, he's not like my size. And so I'm getting concerned.
I'm sorry.
You are.
You're a big girl.
Well,
I mean, big girl. Yeah. So anyway,
so I start getting really like chest pains, and I'm thinking I'm having a heart attack. But that passed, and then I had a blanket over me because I was feeling chilly. I was sitting in the love seat, and all of a sudden, I passed out. And then I came to, and the room was spinning, and then I got sick, and I started throwing up, and I was catching it in the blanket. It looked like blood because it was frozen strawberries and frozen bananas that I was eating earlier because I ate slushies out of them.
What a lovely story.
It is. It's so cool. I remember I started feeling like it was going through on my jeans, so I let the blanket go, and it tipped, and all this red juice was running on the floor. And my dog Sheba comes over, and she's going. So I could hear her
So she
laugh.
got high.
Oh my gosh.
And then I look over at Jeff, and he's
And then your dog turns around and there's 3 chicks sitting next to it, and it's stoned. It's like, Mom, you got small.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I look over at Jeff. He's getting sick. He's throwing up, and he's throwing up his shirt. He didn't have a blanket, so he just pulled his shirt up like this. And he was rolling it like a burrito. His was more solid. It was so gross. And then I passed out again, and I fell over on the love seat on my face. But I was so stoned, I couldn't get up. And so I woke up, and I thought, oh, if I could just move my arm up, I went like that on the part of the love seat, that would be a big accomplishment. And I was so proud of myself, but then back out. I didn't wake up till 6:23, I think was what the clock said when I woke up again. Your show was not even on yet, but I was just out of it the whole night. I mean, I just had to go shower and go to bed.
So obviously this has effects like,
oh hell yeah, this thing,
and this is legal.
That's why you always must read the directions. Okay.
Yeah, you should read the directions for sure.
Absolutely.
Because that could kill Jeff.
500 milligrams.
I felt like I was dying.
Look, on a medicinal bar of chocolate, requiring a medicinal marijuana card, normally on the regular bar of chocolate you can get in a dispensary, each little square is 10 milligrams. Okay. On a medicinal bar where you actually need a license, those can be up to 50, but 50 is the maximum. You took 10 times that amount.
Yeah, 500.
Okay. Yeah, 500 a
10
piece.
times that amount. Yeah.
We were both. So
That's when you induce vomiting ahead of time, Alexis.
no, the just started happening all bad. So I mean, because when you open your eyes, it felt like the room was spinning when my eyes were closed. And then when I opened my eyes, seriously, what I was seeing was the room was like jerking around it, and I just grabbed the sofa, screaming bloody murder, because I was like so.
It's not that's not the kind of experience you were going for with that.
So what's the brand? What's it called now? Where can you buy it? Because I can't remember the last time I enjoyed a good room spinning around.
That'll last you a month.
Throw it up all over myself.
Right?
Oh, there we go.
All right, let's see it again. Hold on. All right, make it big. Looper gummy sour watermelon.
Oh, okay.
No, it was a watermelon.
Go get some.
Look, wait, there's more. Make me big.
Wait, there's more.
These
You
are
make me big, baby. Blue raspberry. That sounds even better.
Yeah, I'd do the blue raspberry.
Then there's one more.
And mango. That sounds good.
You see up in
send that to Bill.
See in this upper corner, it says ultra strong or something like that.
That would be an understatement. That's false. That's false advertising.
And then, last but not least,
Kush cubes, orange.
Now, what's the dosage on that?
These are. Hold on. Since my camera
out there,
close up. These are 150 milligrams of mg, or 150 milligrams, it says, of D9 plus 1,500 milligrams of CBD. There's 10 gummies here, and each gummy is rated at 165 milligrams each. So this has got
So here's the proper dosage.
This doesn't have THC. This is the CBD.
This is 10 pieces, each at 10 milligrams. This is the proper dosage right here. 10 pieces, okay?
I'm stoned already because it looks backwards to me.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, hold on.
There you go.
Backwards
right now. So on the back of this one, it says, again, 1/4 of a gummy as needed. And this has no THC. This is all hemp-derived CBD.
So it makes it legal, actually, in the U.S.
It does have THC. Hemp-derived CBD and less than 0.3% of omega-9 THC.
Ooh.
Well, I found their website.
Okay.
And it says THC-A.
Yeah.
Battered gum.
Yeah, 10,000 milligrams in this
Yeah, that's
bottle.
crazy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But each gummy is 500
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
for 25 bucks. That's a bargain.
That is a bargain. Dude, you should be able to get high for about a month on that. You would think.
They got all kinds of flavors. You got,
Yeah.
like you said, the blue raspberry. You got, what is that?
Great for the bros.
Sour grape, green apple. I like that.
You know,
Strawberry kush. All right.
the real problem with
Yeah,
that
that's
stuff
no, I don't want
is
the watermelon. Wait a minute.
the real
Never mind.
problem with
I
that
do.
stuff is when Colorado first authorized recreational marijuana, they were selling the chocolate bars, with the 10 squares. And the problem was people would take a piece and eat it, and they go, "Oh wow, the chocolate's really good, but I don't feel anything," and then eat another one and another one until they ate the entire chocolate
Oh, wow,
bar.
look at that.
This stuff can take anywhere from a half an hour to 2.5 hours to take effect. So the overconsumption is the biggest problem. They tell you, especially with that stuff.
Yep.
Hey, I put up. I shared the screen on that thing I was talking about. So this is that drink I was talking about that he's bringing tomorrow.
If anybody wants to go to Bill's house, I have his address here.
That's all right. You can come by. Any of you, you're all welcome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I don't know what my code is. Hold on a minute here.
You guys are crazy.
Well, and the whole reason I ended up in a smoke shop was because I've been having so much pain, and I'm getting sick and tired of taking so much. I'm actually taking more than prescribed, and then I run short at the end of the month of the gabapentin, and it really doesn't kill all the pain. So I went in there and said, "Hey, is there anything I could take to kill pain?" And they have a lot of people that go in there with cancer, and they were like,
sure.
"Yeah." And they were starting to show me this stuff. Oh, it takes away pain, all right. Stuff is like, oh my God, it's like serious. I haven't been this stoned since high school.
A quarter of that might have been even a little too much for you.
Oh, I'm a wuss. Yeah, I can't even drink a beer.
Yeah, I would say a quarter of that would
and I'm afraid of it now. I'm legitimately.
No. You did the wrong. Again, they should have.
Oh my God.
They should.
No, they didn't check. Oh, and besides that, they sell this stuff called Trippy Juice. It looks like orange tang.
Trippy Juice.
And that shit works too. I took a half a cup of that the weekend before, and I walked down to the restaurant that Jeff was at. By the time I got in the booth, I was getting trippy. I mean, Trippy Juice is a real thing. And I got a half a gallon or a quart of that in the refrigerator. So Jeff had half of a little star, so he had about that much of Trippy Juice. And I gave him one of these THC suckers because he wanted to try that. Ooh. And he had both of those before he did the full gummy.
Oh,
so he actually had more than I did. Like you said, it takes to kick in. And he was like regretting it. And he was like, oh my God, never again. Because I do not like that feeling. I do not like that feeling.
No, I gave up on THC when I was like 15 or 16 years old.
No,
seriously, I never went back.
It definitely has its merits. My mother-in-law had pancreatic cancer, and we had her on the cannabis because we didn't want her taking the narcotics, which were really, the problem is the pancreas is right there by the spine. You can't sleep. They start giving you all the narcotics. It screws up your stomach. Then they're giving you something else for that, and your immune system drops out, and you're dead within 4 weeks. Where we put her on, the oncologist had her on the cannabis, and she had lasted 11 months with stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and had a great quality of life, and that was the key. Right there was the quality of life. It's like, so she took 2 gummies in the late morning. She took a couple of gummies in the afternoon, and at night she took this RSO, this oil, that she put on a Ritz cracker, and she only put like a half a grain of rice size on the Ritz cracker, and she slept like a baby and woke up like and woke up and fed like a little baby piranha in the morning. So she was keeping her immune system. And it was funny. One morning she wakes up and she's giggling like a little squeal. And I'm like, "Hey mom, what's up?" She goes, "Oh, I think I took too much."
Your mic is fading out, Tom.
She said she
There you go.
took a little too much the night before.
Nope,
And
not
so she woke up. How is it? Can you hear me now?
Now you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she woke up in the morning. She thought she took too much, and I told her, don't worry about it. You can take as much as you want. But she actually she had a good quality of life, which was important.
Yeah, that's it right there.
There's a lot to be said for it. I mean, the amount of narcotics they prescribe can really do you in, and you wind up with a worse situation than you had.
They did that with my mom. They put her
Yeah.
on morphine, and she was dead within 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah, it's sad. It really is sad, And all we all go for is we're all in it just for the quality of life. That's what it all comes down to, right?
I'm telling you what, pain. I've never had pain like this in my. Are those crystals?
This is pink salt.
Oh,
in mine. I got electric grinders.
Oh, it was just THC. They have those in the store. I learned so much stuff. Oh, and look at this, Bill. There you go. And everybody else. There you go. Unopened.
Snowballs.
Sour diesel.
Sour diesel.
Sour diesel.
Now look what it says up here.
Smack snowballs.
And it's all derived. It's all derived from hemp, but it's legal.
Now that's because in Texas you don't have a legalized marijuana, correct? In Texas?
No.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
We get the real stuff. Artie gets the real stuff in Colorado. I get the real stuff here. Yeah, so this is that stuff I was talking about. That
bread.
This is the microdose cannabis and mushrooms in a can, but it's a citrus like spritzer. No alcohol, apparently. No hangover.
Cool.
And from what he told me is it's all I mean, the can's not cheap. Apparently, he said they're like it works out to about $8 a can.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, you go
but
to
again,
drink in a bar drink is $8 anyway.
Yeah, exactly, right, Bill? I mean, but this is where he said all it is. It's calming. You feel happy. You don't feel drunk, and he says everything is more vibrant. But you're not tracing through any cow pastures to get it, which is good.
Okay.
Hey, living in modern times. Look at that.
Hey, I have degenerative disc disease and arthritis on my lower back. Perhaps this is a solution.
Bill, this is because I have a very similar situation. This is what they told me to use. Actually, my DO told me to use this. It's a tincture that I put under my tongue at night.
Yeah.
I put 2 drops under my tongue, and it takes effect pretty quick because your absorption rate is much quicker that way.
Yeah, so they do patients when they.
Yeah, it helps me to sleep because I broke my back several times. And plus, with some of the cardiac, because I had open heart surgery, there's a lot of stuff I can't take. Like I can't take non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. I can't take things like Motrin. I can't take Advil. Can't take any of that stuff. And it makes a big difference. It really does, And I don't wake up loopy. It's not getting me high, but helps me to sleep, which makes a big difference.
Hey, Barkley.
No, this channel is not hallucinogenics. Hallucinogenics help you watch the channel.
Yeah.
Especially with Bill's shirt. Yes, especially with Bill's shirt. Okay.
Peace, bros.
Tie-dye, Bill. Tie-dye.
What was that movie? Was it Tommy? It had Elton John and Pinball
Tommy,
Wizard.
can you hear me? Yeah, the Pinball Wizard.
Pinball Wizard.
From the Who. That's the Who.
Yeah, exactly.
Daltrey
I
and
couldn't
Townsend.
understand that. So when I was watching the drive-in, I couldn't. It's like you had to be stoned to understand and enjoy that movie. That's the only way.
But you see,
through it.
Wade, the evil at being at a drive-in stoned means when the movie's over, you gotta drive home. Okay.
This was the 70s. Everybody drove stoned.
So inside this package,
I watched Pinball Wizard in the movie theaters when it first came out, actually.
When it first came out, yeah.
In fact, my buddy and me, we had a choice. In the theater was either Jaws, because that came out at the same time.
Right.
Or Pinball, and we went to see Pinball Wizard.
Yeah.
Tommy, can you hear me? It was freaky.
Yep, that was it.
We weren't stoned, we were kids.
It
was a weird movie.
A Blunt.
Oh, okay. You're
Tina
gonna smoke
Turner as the
that?
Gypsy Acid Queen.
You had to be
Oh my
stoned to
God.
watch Clockwork Orange too.
and so
Yeah, you know what? I can't smoke anything. I can't take, because of
What is that?
job? I can't take anything into my lungs.
this,
So.
Yeah, smoking's
It's a
not
blunt.
good for you.
It's a blunt. It's a joint.
Oh.
it's a tampon.
Oh,
With a filter, no less. See that? It's a cone with a filter.
You see how it's got? I don't know if you can see the sparkles or anything on it, but it's infused.
Angel dust.
It's an infused joint.
Covered premium THCA pre-rolls, and it has THCA diamond. So the diamonds are infused in, and what the diamonds are is it's pure THC.
Like a diamond.
okay. So there's
Boy,
no controversial
Bill
issues on this
has-
channel today, right? So
Has your channel evolved over time? Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You know, I ordered
So
that.
how
by the
about
way.
them drones?
I
Well,
ordered
we have
this-
to wait,
I
Lloyd.
ordered
We have
the
to wait
sour
8
apple.
hours before we can talk about drones.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it. Okay,
that's
yeah.
right.
So, has anybody seen the movie called "Fly Me to the Moon"?
With,
I
what's his
started
nuts?
it with
Woody Harrelson's in it.
With who?
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson and who else is in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? Real pretty girl. Anyway, Woody Harrelson has a line in the movie that said, and I thought of y'all tonight when he said this. He said, "Pilots fight gravity; it's part of their nature." I thought that was such a cool quote.
Oh,
Pilots
yeah.
fight gravity; it's part of their nature.
Yeah, so do Braziers.
That's
Oh,
true.
Scarlett
Yeah.
Johansson, right? Tatum O'Neal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
And she did really well in that movie. She was really nice, and she did well,
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah.
even with a wig on.
Fighting gravity is what we're all doing.
Yep.
Married to Colin Jost. Saturday Night Live. Actually, the son of a friend of mine, Terry Kelly. Colin Jost.
What you eating there, Lon?
Good.
Lon, you got some prime rib going over there?
At the munchies now, talking about drugs.
Thought so. Some ribeye.
Oh, talking about food, I do have to jump off at 6 o'clock here. We're going to go out and grab a bite to eat. Nice weather right now, 62 degrees. Glad I'm back, not in New York City, that's for sure. Another snowstorm coming in.
Yes, Alexis did say y'all. Being from
Look
Texas,
out,
that's a thing there.
Say y'all a lot down here, y'all.
Look out. Tom's going to get something to eat. Watch your necks in Las Vegas.
And not only do we say y'all, we say y'alls. If you got a group of y'alls.
That's
No,
that's pluralized.
Or Ewans.
Ewans.
Yeah.
We hear that.
Okay, Bill, thank you very much for having me on. Everyone,
Yeah.
take it easy.
Anytime.
Y'all take care, Tom.
See you in about a week. And looking forward to meeting you, Lloyd. Definitely. And Bill. Okay,
Yep.
Lon, you're going down, right? You're already arranged to go down there, right?
Who, me?
So you,
Oh,
Yeah.
Lon? Yeah.
One's going down, right?
Yeah.
You're staying with.
Yeah, I got my room and everything.
What airline are y'all taking?
I'm going
We're just
Delta.
gonna yawl it up tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Right here.
Uh,
I'm
Murph.
taking American down and Delta back.
Delta Burke. I don't know if she's still alive. Is she?
Wide
Delta.
body.
Yeah,
Wide body, yeah.
Wide body.
yeah.
Wide body.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, you're talking about the plane or Delta Burke?
No,
Yeah.
he's talking about
Talk
Delta Burke. Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
See the
I'm
smile
going
on his
back
face? He's
on
talking
Delta
about
Airlines.
Delta Burke. Okay, everyone. Take it easy. Stay healthy. See
right.
you next time.
See you, Tom.
Yeah, Mike, Lon's okay. He's proteining it up over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Eating a ribeye, apparently.
Yep.
I don't have a ribeye waiting for me. I have pho.
Pho. Yeah.
Pho.
What pho?
Hey, this
Pho,
looks like
pho.
another. Is
What
this
the pho?
Pho.
person in the chat?
Sitting there in the other room waiting for me.
Oh, Mike. Yeah.
Is that person come in here?
Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's not Mike's.
That's too close. You're blurry. I'm a Quitos? What?
Paquetos.
Paqueta? I can't read it.
Do the stuff junk, maybe?
On the plane.
PA dash or hyphen KETO apostrophe S.
That didn't help. Taquitos?
Paquetos.
I like taquitos.
It's got a Texas flag. I got this at the.
Ah, okay.
Oh, paquetos.
I don't know who that is.
Ah.
Do the stuff and things.
Why is
Okay.
it here? Is that better?
No,
I don't know why it's not focusing, but maybe because
It's fine for me.
you're shaking like there's no tomorrow. Like there's a
Well, she's
Earthquake.
a DT and she's on.
He ate kiddos.
She's
Coming
in
down off
withdrawals.
those gummies now. Got the
She's in
shakes
withdrawals.
off the gummies, yeah.
No, I'm having
get
a
you another-
porterhouse of all things today. I went to pick up a stupid. I overdid it just by a little bit. You know, I let it rest a little too long talking to you guys, and so. But,
You
yeah, I
got
overrested it.
That's the alternate to y'all. Is you
Yeah.
guys?
Hey, you guys.
You guys are up north. Y'all are down south.
well, yous guys are up north.
Use.
Yeah, use guys.
US.
Use guys.
Yous.
Use.
Yeah.
Use.
So Lloyd, what do they say there? You're in Oklahoma. What is it, y'all or you guys?
No, we say y'all.
Y'all? Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Do they say Coke, pop, or soda?
Usually it's pop.
Yeah,
I'm
that's.
gonna guess pop. Soda's a northeast kind of thing.
Well,
Yeah,
soda,
soda's more
nobody
northern.
says pop down here unless they're from the north. And it used to be down here where they'd say, "Hey, go get me a Coke," but Coke didn't mean Coca-Cola. Coke just meant a soda.
Right, yeah, and they still do that here.
Coke, and they'd say Mountain Dew.
But it's like when you ask for an iced tea, if you just say you want a tea, it's going to be sweet.
Yeah, you got to ask for.
You got to say unsweetened tea.
Yeah.
Unsweet.
I enjoy a good unsweetened tea, actually.
So, Uncle Bill, it's been a long time since we've actually done a giveaway, and the songs that I made, I'll let you play every week. You know, it says giveaway prizes, and all that. We haven't had a giveaway or a prize.
No.
Well, I got one. If you want to give something away, I picked it up just for the show.
Did you?
You want to see what it is?
There's 24 people in here according to the thing, so.
It's a bag of dope. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be cool. You'd have people flooding in.
Yeah, I'd be getting all my burner counts and all that.
Yeah. So here it is. Isn't that cute? From the land of Elon Musk.
Oh.
What is that?
It's a little nightlight.
Oh, is he sitting on a potty?
Yeah, it's sitting on his batteries. And there's a switch right here. You push it.
It's kind of cool. What's on his chest there? Oh, just a panel. Okay.
Yeah. And you can make different colors.
Okay.
Cool. Ooh.
I still had one of these left to give away.
Yeah.
Alligator claw keychain.
Oh, that's cool.
Ah.
Then you can actually get it where
Your alligator.
so there's a red, a green, and a blue, and then it has this is called rainbow, and it actually changes color. And then if you leave it on, it'll automatically go off in 2 hours. So we could use this as kind of like your hangar mascot. You turn this on in 2 hours, it goes off, and then you know it's time to quit.
Yep, got the show. Yeah.
There you go.
So there it's changing actually colors there.
Well, we could do that.
Hard to see.
Yeah.
It's a blue. And they come
Nightlight.
like this. They're actually for children,
Uh-huh.
right?
I'm a child at heart.
Yeah. But it's
Yep.
really, I like them. I've got one for my room. And look, they're squishable.
Oh,
Oh, squishy.
They're soft, right?
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
So anyway, yeah, if you want to do like a giveaway or a prize or somebody pick a number or something.
I wasn't prepared, but let me see if I can set something up.
Here's the caveat. The only thing is, if you want me to ship it, you pay for shipping. So $5, you send me $5, I ship it.
Well, I'll send you the money.
Bill's new channel, Gummy FPV.
Pretty cool.
Oh, it disappeared. Damn, it disappeared.
Does not include that. It takes three AAA batteries.
Cool. Cool Cat was asking if the gator feet are a product of the food industry, and I doubt it because they're so small. They're not very big gators, so I would find that hard to believe that they're food gators, they're farm gators used for making gator nuggets or whatever. I would find that hard to believe because the feet that every foot I saw was kind of small, right, Bill?
No, someone.
This is pretty small. Yeah, it's just a keychain.
Yeah.
So-
They have all different size heads, all kinds of stuff.
The guy at the smoke shop gave this to me. I said, I wish my name was Joy. Fly with Joy.
Ah, there you go.
It's not too late. You could change it.
It's Bill's life. It's Joy.
You could change it to Bob, apparently.
The reason
You wanted.
that's Fly with Joy is one of their distributors is called Joy J.
Ah.
So Fly with Joy means getting high, but I just thought it was cool because I'm a pilot, right? Isn't that
That is cool.
Well, if you want to give that away, I'll pay the shipping. I'll send you the money for the shipping.
Okay, cool.
What do you do? Hashtag what? Nightlight? What?
It's whatever you want. I mean, you know,
Astro?
astronaut, astro.
ASCRO.
Here's a sign you all will enjoy.
Astro?
Yeah, let's do Astro.
What is that, a Glock? What is that, a Glock she's got there? I'm guessing that's a Glock.
I think she needs some body armor.
Oh, she has the right amount on her, from what I could tell.
Maybe too much.
Oh, this thing's not working.
This might disappear.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's having to do that so he can get on the chat.
Yeah.
I'm trying this Raffles thing, but it's not working. Because it's showing... let's try it again.
Wasn't there another site that Don told you about?
Find flaming hashtag. No.
Okay, it's working now. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we have over here?
I see 7 already. I see Art's got 5 of them though. Ugh.
Okay, so I probably did it too early. So okay, hit the hashtag Astro, and we'll give it a shot.
Yay.
All right.
Well, since we've done any giveaways, so I figured, right,
Yeah.
these are cute. I'm going to pick up a couple. Yeah, I hear you, Jim Droney.
It's still only showing 6. That's bullshit. All right.
Look at Art. Shalom, Art. Like,
Oh, in that movie, Fly Me to the Moon, they had a Project Artemis in there, and I thought of you, Art.
Aww.
And the whole movie is about whether the Apollo 11 mission made it to the moon or not. They were going to show
Yeah.
to the moon. They were going to show that they were on the moon, even if they had to fake it.
Yes. So they filmed 2 different parts. They filmed.
Yeah.
They had the film from up there, and then they had another place. Had some guy come in who was a flamboyant director.
Flamboyant is a $3.
Flamboyant, yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely.
Yeah, he was walking around like this.
Yeah, the flame was definitely working on him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Everybody got their Astros in?
Yep. Got my Astros in.
Good luck to everybody.
Choice your big old Astro.
They are cute. I mean, you don't have to have a kid to have this. So if you want to,
I mean, this is here.
Well, for Art, it would be the same anyway.
YouTube comment picker. All right. Everybody in?
Yep.
Load comments. Continue. Hashtag. Let me see. Yes, let's do this. This is clumsy. So, hashtag Astro. Confirm. All right, we got some. See, there we go.
72. Looks like about 30 of them are Art.
Start. Here we go. 9, 8, 7. I get your drum roll.
Hey, Lloyd won! The prize dumpster.
I actually won that on my own. That's the first.
Prize dumpster.
Wow.
There you go. You got yourself an Astro.
All right.
Cool.
Gee, do you have his address?
Do I think I might have your address, don't I, Lloyd?
Yeah, I think you do.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Well, you had
yeah, that $2 bill.
Yeah, let me look at my phone. And I already got your name on a sticky note.
Rick.
Yeah. That.
It worked. It was clumsy, but it worked.
Yeah.
Ray Rourke. Ray Rourke. Ray Rayrd.
All right. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Congratulations, Lloyd.
I figured Art was going to win it. You know, so when my name popped up, I was like, what the?
The odds were in Art's favor, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's like 10 to 1.
Even when Lloyd's not around, he wins.
So,
yeah.
uh,
Well, I
He's
had
a
won
winner,
it in a
Art.
while. Yeah.
okay,
He's a
so-
winner.
Here, let me see if.
Okay, I've got it. Your first 3 is 609.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Beans.
Alexis, do I have your email address?
Oh, no, don't send any money. I was joking.
I'll send it right now. I've got it pulled up right now, ready to
I don't
send.
have a PayPal anymore. I got pissed off at him.
Oh,
So
that's
don't
what I
send-
use.
No, don't use PayPal.
I could Venmo you, I guess.
No, forget it. Forget it. I'll take it over.
Mofo.
I'll take it over probably Monday, Lloyd.
Okay, yeah, no hurry. I mean,
Cool.
Just take it to the
thank
south.
you,
Or the
Alexis.
drop-
That's
Well, I could, but I don't know if I'm going. But I think I might. You know, if the weather's good, I'm gonna. I got to get my annual done in March, so
Anal?
my plane will
Oh.
be tip top shape.
All right.
So Alex, it's too bad you're not going to come to the meetup. You could just bring it here and hand it to him.
exactly.
About.
Yeah. There you go.
And then I would get to see it because Lloyd's staying here.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get to see it if he brings it either way. If I mail it to him,
Yeah.
Ah.
it's squishy.
Logic.
Yes.
Foisted by foiled by logic.
But what I was just saying, Bill, is that I get my annual inspection done on my airplane in March now. It'll be ready. What date is the meetup?
April 5th.
Okay.
Well, 5th,
So
6th.
they'll have it done. They'll have it done probably at around the 1st or 2nd of April. They usually go over the month. But anyway, but it's due in March. So as long as I get it done in March and the weather is good around the coast of the Gulf of America,
Go. Yeah.
I can fly around the coast of the Gulf of America because my plane doesn't have the range to cut straight across from, because you're basically straight across the Gulf from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you're on the far side, but nonetheless, I mean,
Yeah.
but I
maybe,
can
maybe in the
I
meantime,
hear you, Mike.
get some pontoons.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know, or some wing tanks.
This plane used to have wing tanks. I was going back through the old logbooks.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
like, what an idiot took off the wing tanks, damn it.
Oh.
They have a 20-gallon aux tank in the luggage compartment. So you got to really watch your weight and balance. So I've got 60 gallons on board. I can fly about 4.5 hours on 60 gallons and still have my reserve.
How many hours flight is it?
To Bill's, probably about 8 or 9 hours.
As the crow flies, or what you're talking about going
Going
around?
around the Gulf, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't want to cut across water.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't.
Yeah.
She doesn't have. She said, like she just said, she doesn't have the range.
Yeah, I don't have
I think we should all put. You know, we should sort of GoFundMe to buy you some wing tanks.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't think it would still make it.
No.
Yeah, it's diminishing returns.
It burns between 12 and 14 gallons an hour.
Oh, boy.
But you have to consider how fast you're going, too.
Yeah.
How fast are you going anyway? 150, 200?
150 is a good cruise. If you got a good tailwind, you could be getting close to 200. But yeah, around 150 miles per hour. And this plane is so old, it has just like cars have kilometer and miles per hour. You know,
Right.
like on the outside and one's on the inside of the speedometer.
Right.
On this air speed indicator, on the airspeed indicator, it has both miles per hour and knots. So you know, you got to get used to one or the other, and I go by miles per hour, just because it's the bigger number on the airspeed indicator. It's easier to see.
So you're getting like 10 miles to the gallon? You said it burns 12 gallons an hour, and you're going 150 miles per hour. So that means you're 150 miles per 12 gallons,
So about 13.
which sounds like about 11 or 12 miles to the gallon. I do better than that in my Challenger, in my Scat Pack.
No, I can. You're getting a lot more out of it now.
Yeah, but you're not going 150 miles an hour either, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Art's in the green room.
For one, I can.
That's where
But
you belong.
Well,
no,
you
I'm
have
just saying though.
I don't have to stop. I don't have to stop unless I need a fuel, you know, refill a fuel or a bathroom break or something to eat or all three. But you know,
Brian's got a question for you.
What's
Is
that?
gas a lot more for a plane?
Oh, well, yes, it is.
That was the other thing.
My plane runs on. Well, I have the STC from the FAA. It's a special type certificate, is what STC stands for, and I can burn auto fuel. Like if I land on the highway, I can just taxi into Citco and fill her up. Right
there, you go. With Buc-ee's.
That would definitely fill.
Buc-ee's.
But this plane burns. I don't put auto gas in it because it'll foul up the plugs and stuff. 100 low lead is what it burns, and it usually runs around here. Now it's different at every airport. And on your on my app called ForeFlight, it actually shows you the prices of fuel at every airport. It's like gas stations.
Kind of like Gas Buddy.
Here it's about $5.26 a gallon. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not inexpensive. That's for sure.
No, so that's about $60 an hour. That's not, that's about $60 an hour.
I've got a chart up here, and it says if I run my plane 200 hours a year, it costs me $178 an hour to operate my aircraft. And it says the cost per mile would be $1.03, and the cost per year would be $35,600. That's if you have 200 hours. I usually fly at least 100. Now this year it might be a little less because my cataracts put me out for about 3 or 4 months until I get surgery. But it goes cost per hour goes up to $230 an hour, $1.34 per mile, and $23,000 per year. Yeah.
Yeah, my friend just inherited a cataract.
Oh, great day. Not fun.
No, a cataract. Cadillac.
Oh, we call them Cadillacs. They're wannabe Cadillac. But you remember when a Cadillac was a Cadillac?
XT4.
No, I just wondered. That's all. I get it. I get it because if you're 12 gallons an hour and you're doing 150 miles a gallon, like I said, the math says 12
per gallon.
Yeah, exactly. So
I said 12 gallons. It's 12 gallons per hour.
Yeah, and you're doing 150 miles per hour, so you're burning 12 gallons of gas to go 150 miles. So if you do that, that's about 11, 12 miles per gallon.
It could be less though if you had a headwind. See, because it's not like it's not like a car.
Oh, sure.
You can have a headwind or a tailwind or a crosswind.
I'm flying in a straight
That's
line.
why you look for different altitudes, and the ForeFlight app will tell you what the winds aloft. That's why they do weather balloons at weather
Brad.
still.
Hey, B-Rad.
Hey, Brad.
Hi, Brad. You might find a favorable wind at 5,500 feet rather than 3,500 feet, for instance.
Gotcha.
Oh,
sure. It's just interesting. That's all.
Yeah.
But people think it's cheap. it's funny. People think you can fly somewhere for less than you can drive, and I'm like, not.
Yeah.
Well,
not.
Because if you're driving, it takes you about twice as long as what it takes me. Like I tell people, how long does it take you to drive to like wherever? And they'll tell me, I said, cut it in half, and that's basically what I can do.
That's fair.
But there again, if you're taking a long road trip, you got to stop for motels.
Yeah.
You might get a ticket. You might get in an accident.
Yeah, you might crash.
You got to watch out.
You might crash to your death.
Oh, you can crash in a car.
You might hit a seagull or something, and it's a wrap. Everybody's taking risks,
I only crash as often as I absolutely have to.
Crashes occur much more often in cars than they do in airplanes.
No. That's not where I'm going with this. I was just curious about the cost because I've known people with planes, and people think. And she has a lot going for her because she can go straight. She could literally get in her plane and fly straight. If she had the range, she could fly straight. She had the range. So that was a lot because driving all the way around, that's probably twice as far, I would say. Rough math. It's probably twice as far. So absolutely, in that scenario, she's winning, without a doubt. But it depends on what you're driving too. If you're driving a Chevy Cruze that gets 40 miles to the gallon, you know what I mean? That's a different. I'm talking about cost, not time. I'm not anything like that. I'm just talking about cost.
Just
That's
cost.
it.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about cost. When you get into it, the cost of owning a plane in the first place isn't cheap, from what I'm able to understand.
If I could cut straight across the Gulf, it would be. Are you north or south of Tampa?
Way south.
Way south.
Way south.
Yeah.
West Palm.
West Palm Beach. Yeah,
West
West
north
Palm
of
Beach.
That'd be the closest airport for you, quite frankly.
I've been there, but I just don't remember.
Well, no, she could fly into the one in Stewart, actually.
Oh yeah, there's that little airport in Stewart. Yeah.
This is a rough guesstimate, but if I could fly straight across the Gulf and get to the east coast of Florida, right about where you live,
Mm-hmm.
it would be about 920 miles. That's
less than I thought.
No, I mean that's going straight across the Gulf.
Yeah,
that's less than I thought. That's not bad. Because if you go into Google Maps and find out from your house to Bill's house, I bet it's 1,500 miles or more. I bet it's 1,500 miles minimum.
You got Witham Field in Martin County in Stewart, Florida. So I don't know if you could map that, but that's like a mile and a half from the bowling center. So that'd be very convenient.
Hopefully it's not about double. It's actually there's 9.
I'll be right back.
It'd be about 1,100 miles as I fly. I'm going about 1,100 to 1,200 miles as I go around the coast.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about if you drove, just because of the way the roads are set up and stuff. I bet it's 1,500 miles driving from your house to Bill's.
I flew around. It's about 1,200 miles.
Yeah. What's the city you live in, Alexis?
Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi.
Oh, you live in Corpus. Okay. I should have known that.
Can you say that again?
Corpus Christi.
Are you trying to beat me, Bill?
Let's get directions here.
I'm already doing it, Bill.
I already got it. Here we go.
You're a bastard,
It is 1,299 miles to drive. 18 hours, 17 minutes, according to this.
Yeah, so you take that time.
Like 1843.
Take your time and cut it in half. That's basically what it would be.
So would you be able to fly to like Galveston or Houston?
Oh yeah, easy.
Okay.
Easy. Yeah. Yeah,
So-
Houston's.
Well, Bob, because I don't know you and you just created your channel today. He's asking why he doesn't have a wrench.
From Houston to maybe I don't know, Panama City.
She could probably make it in New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans or Panama City.
Yeah, she'd probably go Corpus to New Orleans, and then she might have to stop one more time, like in Tampa or something.
Yeah.
Houston is only 181 nautical miles from here.
Oh, okay.
I'll be
That's
right back.
nautical, not statute.
Right.
So, how much, if you went in a straight line, how much water would you have to go across?
A lot. More than I care.
A lot.
Yeah.
All of it. 900, 800 of those miles would be with water.
Big.
Because she lives on the coast. She lives on the coast, as it is.
Yeah.
And she's flying to the coast, but the opposite coast of Florida, of course. So it's almost all water. And she left her house, and she'd be leaving her house, heading straight for the water, basically.
And there's
so it'd be
no
all
islands.
water.
No islands along that route.
Close. It's almost 800 nautical miles straight across.
Right.
Yeah. That's pretty good, Lon. Hold on a second.
And a nautical mile is about 1 miles. Around about a tenth, I think.
It's something like that. Ooh.
Okay, a nautical mile is slightly longer than a statute mile.
Yeah, about 1.1 ish.
1.150 land measured or statute miles per nautical mile.
I was close too, Mark. I thought 1.1 too.
Stop.
I was with you on that when we missed it by 500ths, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking 1.1 too. I probably just had that in my head because that's what we, when they're in the military, you just try to make it as simple as possible, right? So 1.1 is easier to calculate than 1.15. It's easier to do in your head. You know what I mean?
You convert the meters, it's 1.1.
Yeah, the range of my airplane, let's say there's no wind. Okay, forget about wind. The range of my airplane is about 1.3 hours shy of being able to make it. So I'd be
Really?
yeah. It would take 5.333 repeating
So
hours
you need
straight across the Gulf.
all you need for the
Yeah, that sucks.
20-gallon.
Yeah. So yeah, I only have about 4.5 max flying time, no wind. And it takes 5.3 cutting straight across the Gulf.
What do you think? Could you hit Panama City?
I get up
At
high,
Panama City
run out of
refuel, and
gas, and
then
I just glide in like the space shuttle.
I'm just saying. Once you get up there, you could glide for like 2 hours, you get a tailwind,
Yeah,
and
no,
just cut the motors and glide
this thing is a
for a couple hours.
It's a 1952 Beechcraft. It's not going to glide. It's going to drop. If you lose your engine, you got to immediately pitch down to hit 120 miles an hour glide.
Yeah.
And then on ForeFlight, of course, now you can turn on a feature which I always keep on. It shows you after you have your airplane's data all entered. It shows you like a turquoise kind of ring around your airplane on the map to show you. And it depends on your altitude, of course, of how far you can glide given the wind, because this app knows all the winds and winds aloft. So it actually shows you how far you can glide with no engine.
And
Well, throw a couple 5-gallon gas cans in the back, couldn't you?
the higher you fly, the further you
Well, there's no way to get outside to put it in the plane, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no put a.
Yeah. But you've got a point though. You could put a cap on the aux tank that is in the back seat and burn off your aux, because you can't land or take off with an aux tank because the fuel is gravity fed. So as you pitch up, it doesn't. Especially for takeoffs, all the fuel is running to the back of the plane.
Oh, it's gravity fed. Gotcha.
It doesn't have a fuel pump, mechanical.
Right. So you could just switch the aux tank halfway in the flight.
Yeah, excuse me, Bob. No
and burn your aux
offense,
flat.
Bob's FPV, but you created your channel today, February 8th, and I don't know you. Believe it or not, I've met most of the people in the chat, in person.
Oh, my Max.
Interesting.
Cat wants to know what it's called. Service ceiling is what it's called on an airplane. This plane is about 15,000 feet. That's the max. That's the service ceiling. You can get up to 15,000, and you can kind of like pitch up to try to climb higher, and the plane will just fly like this. It just doesn't climb. There's not enough air that you can get under the wing to create lift. So you can just get into a perpetual stall. And then at 12,500 feet, you have to offer supplemental oxygen to your passengers.
And that'll weigh you down as well and burn up more fuel.
Not too bad. You can have supplemental oxygen. It doesn't weigh too much. But I usually fly by myself, so when I fly with somebody else in the plane, I can actually feel the performance degrade because of the fact of the extra weight.
Right.
Like if Bill and I went flying, I could really tell it. But and also, just because of the fact we're both over 200 pounds.
I don't know, Bob. Who are you?
Yeah.
Join February 8th, 2025. Don't have any clue who you are.
Yeah.
What's your maximum ceiling, Alexis?
She already told him where you've been.
Service ceiling is about 15,000.
I didn't hear it. What is it?
15,000.
So that's how high you were when you ate those things?
No, I crashed and burned. These things are
under the bed.
I couldn't get to the bed. I couldn't.
You're under the bed.
I fell on the love seat and I couldn't get up. It was hours. I don't even know how long I was out. I didn't even wake up till close to 6:30. And I was just like, okay, I got to get a shower. And I was so proud of the fact that I lived, you know. That stuff knocks you for a loop. Of course, like y'all were saying, read the directions.
Yeah. The good news for you is that I always knew that you can't OD on THC. That's the story that they've always told. And apparently there's no proof to the contrary, although the symptoms of a THC overdose is exactly what you described: throwing up, passing out, you know,
Yeah, we both did.
reduced cognitive ability.
Eating.
Yeah, I couldn't even talk. It was like everything was just like hurt, and it was just, oh my God, it was awful. Everything hurt. I mean, it wasn't. I got rid of the leg pain, but it hurt to try to move my arm, and because I overdosed. Like, you dummy. So it's not that I'm as big as I am, because I probably have a better metabolism than Jeff, because Jeff is small. He's not a very big man at all.
Wow.
Can you overdose? Can you OD on THC?
You can technically OD, but you can't die. There's the toxic level.
Well, that's what they're saying, kind of. Though life-threatening marijuana overdoses may be unlikely, dose-dependent toxicity is quite possible. Individuals who consume enough of the primary psychoactive component of marijuana and other cannabis-derived products are at risk of experiencing a range of unpleasant effects, like vomiting red and green stuff.
All
over
it's all red.
That sounds a lot like what I just said.
I know. That's exactly what and what I said was, yeah, exactly. I actually agreed with you, Lon. I didn't
Sounds
disagree
like an episode of Family Guy where they all drink the Epicat. Last one to throw up gets the pie. And they all drank the Epicat, and I don't feel good.
Yeah, that was gross.
That's how big the alien is, by the way.
Oh wow, I thought it was bigger than that. Giggity. But I really did honestly thought it was way bigger than that. I thought it was like a big unit.
It's like
that's
where you put your
that's a little guy.
And see, it's got a hole there.
Got a hole on me.
The light changes.
That's where you put your hash, right?
You can put whatever.
Your hash.
Don't get her started. Hey, I'm surprised you guys aren't taking kratom. That was the big rage around here about 10 years ago. Yeah. Yes, I have a Challenger. I'm on my third one, but yeah.
All the stuff we've been talking about, you should call them chickens Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. There you go.
That's good.
That is good.
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
After this show. Yeah.
Here are the incense. And see, it's got a hole in the top.
Dear Liza, dear Liza.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cool.
There's a hole in my incense, dear Liza.
Actually, you don't see it on the top. And here's another caveat. You can't have like your ceiling fan on or any kind of breeze in the room. I thought there was like a canopy in front of the alien when I looked at the box. It kind of looks like it.
Oh, it's wide open?
That's
so
why
smoke would blow away if yeah.
Ceiling fan on.
That's too bad.
Yeah, you got to be in a real still environment.
Well, to get the effect of the smoke curling around his feet or whatever. Otherwise, it still goes in the room, I guess. That's the main goal, isn't it? To get the incense in the room.
Well, my main goal was to watch the smoke go to his feet, because that was the cool part. But it's not as easy as you'd think, because you can't have your air conditioner on. You got central air. You can't have any kind of breeze going through.
I don't work on Harleys at my dad's. I work on Yamahas at my dad's, by the way. He's trying to identify himself to us somehow.
Yeah. Saran wrap, Alexis? Saran wrap?
I thought about that. But then how well are you going to be able to see?
Is it itchy sack?
Well, Saran wrap's very clear.
It's about the same size, see?
I don't know. Cool Cat got tired of him, I guess.
Yeah.
Gumby.
That reminds me. Check this gummy out.
I didn't say anything bad or anything, so...
Mr. Kitty.
Check the size of this Gumby.
Whoa.
No.
That's penis size.
Well, for you, maybe.
And that's Art penis size. Woo!
Oh boy.
Now, every Gumby I ever had tore right up the middle where the two legs come together. Split right in half.
Spread the
Well,
legs.
quit fucking them, Bill. You're not supposed to have sex with them, dude.
Walk with them.
Whatever,
Never
bro.
lasted. Pokey lasted forever.
Yeah, well, it's got a bigger butthole, apparently. Pokey was used to it, hence the name Pokey, apparently. Pokey wasn't a virgin. No, Gumpy, no. Take it and you'll like it. No.
Trump said something like that recently.
Yeah, he said you'll take them back and you'll like it. That was hilarious. Whether you love him or hate him, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah. I agree, Art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know because he wouldn't talk to me if it was that guy.
Yeah, I agree too.
Yeah. You know.
No, he wouldn't talk to me if it was that guy.
Well, he said something about something itchy, and I think an itchy sack.
No, he talked to me. He asked if you still had your what car?
Challenger.
Challenger.
Yeah.
But he got it wrong. I work on Harleys at my dad's. I worked on those Yamahas at my dad's. I own a Harley. But,
Yeah.
you know, I maintain it, but I do that here.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. He wasn't being rude or anything. He's just, I don't know, he's playing games.
Yeah. I want a wrench. Where's that wrench? What do I gotta do to get a wrench?
Is that what he
Show
sounded
up.
like, Art? Can you tell?
That was Art's pretty good at that. Hey, where's your background today, Art? Normally in the Bahamas or somewhere. It's just green.
Yeah, just green today.
Okay.
Something different.
Oh, that's different. You got it. Yeah.
His browser and his background just stopped working, apparently, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got another month before you need green.
I got this one up to promote. People say we're not
South
promoting
Florida
it.
Drone Meetup.
South Florida.
There's a meetup?
Yes. All right.
Wow.
See, there's Captain Ray waving to the crowd, waving to the drones.
Captain Ray. Yeah.
Is that from last year?
Yeah, this is from last year.
Is that from last year?
Yeah.
I thought that was the one where they're holding a sign for Jim. So I apologize.
No, do it for Rick.
Your seat was messing me up. For Rick, rather than Jim. Rick, your seat was messing me up because it had a white stripe across there. And I thought it was the big sign you guys had for Rick that year.
I'm in the back here somewhere flying the drone that took this picture. I don't know, somewhere. But yeah.
Yeah, too bad you guys use a GoPro Karma again to take the picture.
A bunch of guys already left. This isn't even a good representation of.
No, we were gone. I'm not in that picture, I don't think.
Yeah. No. Now, guys were leaving, and we realized we never took the group pictures, so that's who was left. Still quite a few people.
Yeah.
Good old Mike.
He's got over 130 something people signed up. So
Is Mike Wright in the audience?
yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. He just posted. He told you to stop in Galveston. He'd give you a big smoocheroo on your way.
Oh, I can.
I can't see Mike using the word smoocheroo, but yeah.
I can fly here to Galveston nonstop. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Galveston.
But the reason I was asking if you were in Mike Wright is because I might be flying, depending on the weather, to Dallas, probably fly into Addison maybe on Thursday or Friday. My brother's going to be there from Detroit for a convention. You know, they do rocket nozzles and stuff like that for Elon and the rest of them, Virgin Galactic and all that crap.
Yeah. Is he really from Detroit?
No,
Or is he from the outside of Detroit?
Do what?
Is he really from Detroit, or is he from one of the outskirts? See, people say I'm from Detroit, and they're
Oh, no.
usually from.
No,
you know.
he lives in downtown Detroit. He can look right across the river from his condo and see Canada.
Oh, does he live in what building does he live in? Not the Renaissance.
Like, I'm gonna say it online.
No, don't say it online.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. There's only so many tall condo buildings in downtown Detroit, believe it or not.
Yeah,
Where people still live.
I think this is supposed to be a clue as to who Bob's FPV is. Lon loves the smooth balls. Said something about shaving.
Well, that would be Itchy Sack, and
That's what
that
I
would be
said, yeah.
Sam Byrne. But why would it be Bob's if
Bob's
it's Itchy
FPV,
Sack? It
I
doesn't make
know.
no sense.
could be
Yeah.
a sausage stringer.
Yeah, if you're Sam Burns, then just say you're Sam Burns and get it over with, man.
Yeah.
Why would you be Bob's though?
And create a brand new channel today. And
Well, just to
become
mess
Bob.
with you, apparently. Yeah, just to mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just a
Probably-
bird will have another go at the prize.
Yeah,
Keep
maybe it was a
wrench-
burner.
Wrench would be like timing out everybody in the channel.
So how about those New York judges? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
New
Yeah,
York
yeah.
judges, what they do?
Block the Treasury Department secretary from getting data.
Yeah,
You
Elon
know?
never and they.
Yeah. So, yeah, how is that possible? You know, a judge could prevent the Secretary of the Treasury from getting information from New York or whatever state they want. Maybe they want to keep tabs on how much money is coming from which state into the treasury. And so this knucklehead judge up in New York
There you go.
decided,
Well, they're activists, that's how. And that goes
Yeah.
both ways though, but it's
So
activists.
apparently it
Judges aren't
is-
just judges anymore.
Apparently, it is Sam Burns. Well, Sam,
Yeah, I
what
know.
What are you doing, Sam?
Now he's got a wrench on Itchy Sack, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Itchy Sack FPV?
yeah,
Yeah.
I've known him a long time. I
Well, he
don't know
put
why
up
he's
there-
playing around.
I'd said it earlier because he put up there as anything itchy, fellas, and so I figured.
Mikey has him
Oh.
banned. Mikey doesn't have a channel anymore, buddy. Channel anymore.
Who doesn't have a channel?
Mikey.
Philly Mike doesn't have a channel anymore.
Really?
Yeah, he had
yeah.
to close his channel. He forfeited all his
Part of the
drones, and he had
settlement.
to guarantee he'll never fly a drone again in the U.S. Period.
Yep.
Who was that?
I know
Philly
that-
Mike.
Philly Mike, Mikey, Philly
that-
Drone Life.
Oh, Mikey?
Yep.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
Mhm.
I had an email from
What?
YouTube saying that
Wait a minute. What did
Yeah.
he do? What did he do?
He had a $182,000 fine.
For what?
Flying
Flying drones.
unsafely.
Running around
Wow,
naked
where you
in
been?
Philadelphia.
Where you been?
Ongoing thing for
Flying,
So they got
flying.
drones, like 50 or 60 drones a night over New Jersey, and it was all authorized by the FAA, which is complete BS. You know, that's bullshit from the beginning. And yet he gets a $2,000 fine and he can never fly it.
Oh, we're not
Not
going to get into this. We're
2,000,
not going to
180.
reopen this. He did a lot
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a, yeah.
It's all new news. What did he do?
Oh, I could tell you the whole story, but I'll nutshell it for you. There was 114, I believe it was 114 incidences of him flying the drones against regulation, and he got a fine for every single one. Then you do the math, it came out to be $182,000. He posted videos of him flying 1,000 feet in the air over downtown Philly. He posted videos of himself being 5 and 6 miles away. He posted himself, videos
flying all the
of
way almost to New Jersey. He was flying across to
yeah,
the water. and back.
exactly. So
Yeah.
and no Part 107 to allow him to
yeah,
go.
no Part 107, no this, no that, and
107, right? Really?
no. So the bottom line is he got all these fines. He didn't ever do anything about it, and they finally came knocking on his door. They kept
then-
sending him letters and shit.
But then he
They
kept
really
rubbing it in their faces and kept doing it and doing it and doing it.
Yeah, he just kept doing it, even after he was
Even after the fines
busted.
were
Then he was still doing it. Yeah,
They weren't
He
going
still
to
did
fine him at first, but he just kept doing it and doing it.
Yeah.
Doing
Yeah.
it, doing
They
it.
had been at his house. They gone to his house several times and talked to him. They had the FBI went and talked to him. You know,
Well, Sam, you're never going to be banned here unless you come in as Bob's FPV and start talking about reaching arounds.
So,
Fly Zone. Oh, okay.
okay. So
There's too many mics out there, bud.
if he's
But
at
anyway,
if he's at 1,000 feet, he's actually just flying a regular old FPV with nothing.
no, he was flying a Mavic or whatever. He was flying a DJI drone, whatever
DJI.
which one.
Yeah.
You could be yourself here.
He did it all the time. It could have been minis. It could have been Mavic 3s. It could have been Mavic 2s. It could have been a Mavic Air, just whatever
for
drone he was
years.
flying.
And he even bragged about
Yeah, and Stu is flying a drone. Stu, stupid ass.
On those? Yeah. No, geofence.
Well, no, not and he learned how to break geofencing, which is partially my fault. Because he called me one night, he couldn't get his drone to start, so I walked him through the steps on how to break TFRs. Because every time he turned around, Biden was in town, so because of where Biden lived, you know. So, and then he had a bunch of those. He just had a bunch, and then he's going and he's like, "F the FAA, I'll do whatever I want." Attitude about it, and then eventually, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, that
you know, the seeds that you sow, someday you'll reap, man.
It's a toy, baby.
Yeah, you can't tell me where to fly. I'll fly wherever I want. And the bottom line was that he had $182,000 fine. As far as I'm concerned, he got off lucky.
Yeah,
he didn't have to pay any. As far as I know, he didn't have to pay any fines.
Nope.
They had already taken his drones months ago, so he forfeited his drones that he had. He didn't have to pay any fines, and now he can't fly ever again. And they made him take Philly drone life down. Now, I looked into it. There's no way they can tell him he can't start another channel. So if he wanted to start another channel, he could if he wants to. They can't tell him he can't have a channel
Just
on
can't
YouTube.
have anything to do with drones.
Right. Yeah. So he could have one walking or Philly loses weight, you know, whatever that stuff he used to do on the treadmill, riding his motorcycle around town, shilly dinking it. You know, whatever going on, he could do anything else he wants to. He can't fly drones.
That's
shilly dinking it.
I've been shilly dinking it. That's a verb now.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants, other than fly drones.
Is this the Mikey that's a twin?
No, those are the two FPV boys. He's kind of heavy set from Philadelphia.
Okay, I don't think I know this guy then.
Your sister's ass, shittily dinks. Shirley Dinks. No,
Gilbert Godfrey
twin.
£400.
No, that's the two FPV
boys, Mike and Sergio.
Right, Sergio. That's right.
Yeah, they're out of Illinois.
The twins.
Up by Aurora, Illinois.
Yeah. There's a lot of mics out there.
Is Joe Fodolino? Is he going to be at the meetup?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I can't remember. It feels like he said he was going.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
It's hard to say with him, though. You know, sometimes he's yes, sometimes he's no. It's hard to say.
Well, it depends. He's pretty busy. You know, things going
he's
on.
a busy guy, and he's tight. He's a little tight with his cash too. He's a man that's about his money. You know what I mean? He ain't drunken sailor in it.
That's right, Don. Justice.
I should have sent these to Art. He would have been set for months. Giving away one of these a week.
There you go.
One.
For years, man. There's a 5-pound bag of Heaths. These little Heaths.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap. Holy crap. I've probably killed like 50 of these stupid things at least. And it was like,
how do they compare to Engstrom's?
Engstrom's is way better. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
You know, but they cost about the same for 5 pounds of these.
Wait, Art, you've never had those?
You never had a Heath?
A long time ago.
You've never had a Heath?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't like them because they were just like God hard. I thought I was going to break a tooth trying to chew on those. But that was years ago.
Nah, they're thin. I like sucking on them, actually. You suck the chocolate off, and then you just...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Lon. Yeah. Suck on it, baby. No, that's the challenge. You put it in there and try not to bite it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Put it in there and try not to bite it.
Oh, that's what she said.
Go ahead, save that one. That's yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, you
That's
pervs.
the Tootsie Pop challenge.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I made it to 308 before I got to the center. A 1, a 2, 3, 3.
Hey, Art's kind of right.
Yeah, they are hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I broke it really easy in the package.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know, it's good too. You break them up and put them on ice cream.
Or buy them in ice cream.
Oh, yeah, but
Oh, there it goes.
You could add tons
My
of
technique was bad.
You could put tons of that in ice cream, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want you like some ice cream with there, Heath?
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Get a bowl of Heath.
No, just overdo it with the candy. Yeah, that's the best part. You know, and when you get the Heath, they have Heath. There is ice cream with Heath in it.
Mike just said smoocheroo.
Yeah, there you go.
He must be like 30 minutes
Mike
behind.
does use that word. All right. Smoocheroo.
He must be about 20 or 30 minutes behind the rest of us.
Hey, apparently, that leaves a bad taste in my mouth, though. I've met Mike, and the word smoocheroo.
The old smoocheroo. Diabetes? What's that?
There's 27 people in here now.
Wow.
Wow.
What is going
Well,
on?
Art still got 20 channels up from the giveaway.
Yeah,
So
there you go. Well, I've only got this restreamed over to ArtCo right now. And I only have Brenda Star, Steve, and Danny at the View Chase. Yeah.
That's a good ad. But you can't put it in your mouth without using your teeth. No,
I can't put chewy candy in my mouth without chewing it, like a saltwater taffy or something. Why the hell would you do that?
You make kind of a challenge out of it. Can you do this? Can you
Try?
Can you just suck it?
Yeah, try eating saltwater taffy with partials.
Yeah.
That's the way they used to advertise Roundtree's fruit pastels.
That's what they just said. That's so crazy. He just said that.
You know, it's funny. There's a
Yeah,
big
cool
container
cat
of
just
candy
really
canes.
posted that 2
There's a
seconds ago.
There's a container of candy canes in the office at work because they bought these like little candy canes like this big for Christmas for drink specials. You know, and they would put it in a drink. Actually, they were crushing some up, putting it around the rim, and then would put a little candy cane. We have a whole bunch of them left, and I discovered I cannot just eat them like a candy cane. They just, as soon as they're in my mouth. Yeah, immediately. Can't do it. Well, candy canes are dangerous. You know, if you suck them, they come to a sharp point, end up stabbing you in the tongue.
Kill somebody.
Oh, God.
We'll get together sometime, Mike.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm sorry that Mike had to go down that path, but he wanted to.
Yeah.
No, he wanted to. He used to
It's not like people didn't help him. Oh, sorry.
He used to make me laugh here and there. You know, I like going to his channel. You know.
But
Alexis, if you come here, and if you fly here, you are definitely taking me up in that plane.
I'm looking forward to it.
That'd be awesome.
And I'll be watching.
That'd be
I'll wave at you guys from the strip. I'll go, hey.
You don't fly along?
Oh, I used to be an airborne.
I know. You don't.
I'm not afraid of flying.
So why would you be on the strip waving? Why wouldn't you be in the plane?
The 1952 plane was a 1947 pilot or whatever. I'm not in, man. Y'all go.
But
you know,
not a 1947 pilot. She's younger than that.
Yeah,
come on, joking. I don't know how old Alexis is. She's older than I am, I believe.
Yeah, I'm sure I am. You know enough about airplanes, so that's why you have annual inspections. You don't maintain them like you maintain a car.
Yep.
Those things are from tip to tip, wingtip to wingtip. I mean, front to back. I mean, the whole thing that's gone through. My last annual was over $9,000 last year. I know this one's going to be at least $3,600 just because of some things I need to get fixed. So, not really fixed, replaced. Everything's functional. But the kicker is going to come whenever I get, well, I'm not even close to TBO, to be overhauled. But when the engine needs to be overhauled or replaced, that's going to be at least 60, 65,000.
New plane. New plane time.
Time to trade.
The TBO is about, I can't remember. I don't know if it's 2,000 or 2,500, but I'm not even close to 2,000. So the engine's got a lot of life in it.
That's good.
Yeah.
What engine is in that? Is it a rotary or is it an inline?
It's
radial, right?
No, not a radial.
No.
Radial would be like in a.
So it's
like on a P-47.
Like
a soft with camel.
I have a friend who has a plane that's a radial. It's a
it's like 3 cylinders on each side.
Like
opposed.
Yeah.
Like a W
Boxer
motorbike. Yeah, boxer engine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Alexis, do you follow
You're gonna get your 2,400 horsepower Whitten Prattney radial engine in that plane.
It's made by Lycoming. It's got 6 cylinders and it's 225 horsepower.
Now,
there's a channel called Jimmy's
so if we can get you to circle around the field, and I'm in the plane, I want to take up. I want to have my drone on the field and take off and fly towards the plane with the drone.
No thanks.
Come on.
Although I have seen on what's his name that goes on Ken Heron's show. That's a pilot and he wears 2 watches. What's his name?
Oh, that's Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Shepard.
Yeah. I've seen him on an uncontrolled field. Have people chase his plane as he's going down the runway.
Yeah.
But you have to do that in an uncontrolled field.
Gotcha.
Don already sent me the audio. Can you hear that?
Well,
it's a challenge. You put it in there and try not to bite it. I like sucking on them, actually. You make kind of a challenge out of it. Can you do this?
yeah. Google seems to think you can buy a new plane for $100,000. All I'm saying.
You can buy a plane a lot less than 100,000.
Well, I mean, a brand new, a nice plane, apparently, according to Google, anyway.
Yes.
Depends on what kind of plane you want. You can, but if the one thing I've been thinking about is going to like an experimental type aircraft.
Ooh.
They're not unsafe, but the difference between the way that they're under the FARs, the Federal Aviation Regulations, and my plane's everything is regulated. So like if I need a part for my plane and I can buy it some auto store for $15, it probably costs $15, or you can't buy something that in other words, everything has to be overpriced because it's all gone through this regulation and check and double check and stress test and blah blah blah. Where if you're in an experimental, they're not under those regulations. So if you can find something, like I'm struggling for an example, but if you needed something done to your airplane, you can get it done a lot cheaper because it doesn't have to be FAA approved. In other words,
you can just interesting.
The hell you want on it.
Do you pay more for that license though?
You don't pay for the license. It's not really even a license. It's a certificate.
Registration is the word I'm looking for.
Registration for what?
For an experimental craft versus a standard craft. Do you pay more? It seems like they get your money somehow. You know what I mean?
They'll
find some other way to get your money if they can't get it.
I really want to go down a stairs. It doesn't cost anything really for the registration, but if you really want to go down even another step, you could fly ultralights and you don't even need a pilot certificate.
I've flown ultralights.
You can
get
go
ultralight for like $5,000.
anybody can go
5K.
ultralight and go fly the same day. Now it's prudent, obviously, to get training if you're not trained because you can get yourself killed. But going to something like, and it's really bad for like, Uncle Bill and I. It would be really bad because we live right on the coast and it's always windy and ultralights don't do good in wind. So
you're saying Joe Fodolio is attending.
Oh, okay. There you have it.
Mike, you're about 20 minutes behind us.
Yeah, Mike, you are. That was a while ago we were talking about.
Yeah.
But
reach down there and make sure your slider's all the way over because you're way behind.
Hit the little thing that says live.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Art's back.
Art's back.
Yeah, and
always
Artie is back.
He's good where he's at. You brought him in. Okay.
Where were you?
Yeah, my internet keeps dropping off. I don't know what's going on.
It's ashamed.
Hey, you're a bill.
Did they have last year? Did they have posters like these?
It's coming.
Yeah.
Lloyd.
Like what? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's Jackrabbit, isn't it?
Scotty updated them again. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I still look like somebody ran over my face with a tractor trailer. But yeah.
So it's true to life. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it works out when I can come over there and hopefully where I can fly my own plane. That would be fun.
Be fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes, that's very good. Oh.
Well, I mean, I'd pay for your fuel. If you're going to take us up, take me up. If you're going to take me up.
Oh. You're leaving for a whole trip. I'm like, holy crap. That's going to chunk of change, son.
Grass,
We can split the expense, but I can't make
You're right, Don.
Mm-hmm.
Legally, I can't charge anybody any more than the operating expense of the aircraft.
So I can pay for the fuel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have to split the fuel.
Well, like I said, gas, ass, or grass. I could do maybe the ass part.
Get half the gas and blow you.
Or give you a bunch of gummies. That'd be a smart idea just before you fly. Here, I bought some gummies.
Loop-de-looping and shit.
Yeah.
In a Beechcraft, 1952.
Do a power loop. Yeah. Do a barrel roll.
You're denigrating her plane. I'm a little.
I am not at all denigrating her plane. At all. Mm-mm. She's the one that told me that the engine quit. It drops like a rock, yo.
So
I'm
going to say
in the cartoons.
It's not a glider.
Don't do Randy Rhodes at the drone meetup and crash your plane into the meetup. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what happened to Randy Rhodes.
Oh,
Sabbath.
Sorry.
Yeah. They talked him into going up in this private plane, and he started buzzing the house. And then he wingtip clipped the bus or the house, and it just killed everybody on the plane. Yep.
There it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
That's a cute little plane.
Yeah.
There you go. I just sent you a link.
With the V-tail. Yep. Q.
She's all posing and stuff. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That was a great pose, right?
Yeah, she's all posing.
That's before having leg pain.
Like kicking back, yo.
Yeah, that's my baby.
You're tall too when you can touch the ground sitting on the wing. Was she sitting on the wing?
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I can't touch the
you
ground
were?
on the wing.
Oh, you can't. It looked. I couldn't tell. He kind of showed it for a second, and then he kind of popped off. And kind of quick on me.
That's so long ago. All right, let me scroll back up. Jeez.
Oh, what am I doing? I'll just look on the.
I'll
look on the tablet. It's not even on it yet, probably.
Welcome back, Lloyd.
Welcome back, Lloyd.
Hi, Lloyd.
Did you
Hi.
trim
Hi,
your?
Lloyd.
Did you trim
Okay,
your?
you're right. You're not touching. At a glance, it looked like you were touching.
Yeah, no, not.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Lloyd, did
If
you
you
trim?
scooch closer to the edge, I
No.
bet you could do it.
I did not
There it
trim my
is.
beard, Alexis.
Yeah.
Oh
If you
yeah.
scooch closer to the edge, I bet you could touch.
Other videos, photos, a lot of pictures of duck eggs.
Yeah, she's into it, yo. Let the woman have her hobbies, yo. Yo. Let the girl have her hobbies. You know what I'm saying?
Christmas
She's not,
trees.
she's not collecting heads or anything.
What's that?
That photo was down. If you scroll the other way,
What?
go the other way. That's the photo I took when I flew over, and then this is back when we had the club. I had a high wing airplane, so I'm looking straight down at the USS Lexington.
That's the Lexington?
That's the Lexington. They call it the Blue Ghost.
Very cool.
Ghost.
Lady Lex. That's the second Lexington. The first one's at the bottom of the
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
Coral Sea.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that was when you sent me that invite, and I showed you it on my watch.
Here we go. And here's what your boy toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little stud muffin.
Yeah, for sure.
Hi, Miss Alexis.
No, he's really would love to become a pilot.
I can arrange that for you, little boy. You really mean it, Mr.
Yeah.
Video of him turning his hat around. Yeah, he means business.
Woohoo.
Mexican restaurant here in town.
Yeah, that's fat. That was fat worthy, I bet.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, anyway.
That looks like a cool plane, though. I mean,
I'm not afraid of flying either. I'm afraid of dropping out of the sky and crashing into the ground.
Well, you can't drop out of the sky.
Huh, what?
You can't drop out of
Famous last words.
Well, if a helicopter hits you, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I was gonna say. That for a minute, that was really cheap to get into. Was ultralight helicopters or light helicopters, and you didn't have to have a license for those either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like 10K would buy you a 2-person helicopter or a 1-person helicopter at one point.
Yeah, I don't know anything about helicopters though.
Mike's caught up.
Mike
now.
says he's caught up now.
Okay, all right. Back to the Future.
Hey.
Cool Cat asked if a Rotax, if they make an engine that would fit in the Beechcraft. No, they do not.
It's an interesting thing because now with all the drone technology, and I know they've been trying to make a passenger drone, but they could move that drone gyroscopic information and flight control information onto an ultralight helicopter and then stick to 2 rotors and call it good. You would think, and you don't have to fly. You just point the damn thing the direction you want to go, right? Just like a drone.
You know, there's an airplane that I'm thinking about
That
buying.
is correct.
Air Coupe. Anybody ever hear of those?
Air what?
Air Coupe. And it starts with an E. EURCOUPE. Air Coupe. It was made back in the 30s and the 40s for people to. Their advertisement was like anybody can fly this plane because you can't stall it. You can't spin it. You can't do anything with it except just fly. If you try to stall, it just corrects itself and it's got the twin. Well, I got a little model of it. Hold on. The plane.
Is it the one with the engine in the front and the back?
No, that's a Skymaster.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, the Air Coupe has fixed landing gear, so you don't have to worry about putting landing gear down, and it doesn't have any rudder pedals. And when you're on the ground, you steer it like a car with your yoke.
Okay.
You want to turn right, you go right, then left. And so there's no rudder pedals. Like on my
no yoke.
You steer the plane with your feet when you're on the ground, right? Most planes do. Air Coupe is totally different.
like a
There's
car.
no rudder pedals. So in other words, you can't, like when you turn, it's all built in that your ailerons, which makes your bank, and your rudder in the back are all interconnected by pulleys and wires. So there's no need for rudder pedals. The only thing that gets tricky is crosswind landings.
Mm.
But they're such a cool airplane, and they're cheap.
Okay.
They're cheap. I mean, you can pick one up for like $23,000.
Ultralight. Yeah, last time I checked, they don't make an ultralight that picks up 400 pounds or whatever.
There you go.
It might be an
Last
ultralight
I
until it gets
checked.
into it, then it's no longer in that category.
Yeah.
Ultralight YouTube channel.
Yeah, Don's right. I've seen that in real life. A helicopter lose engines and come down. It didn't come down like a leaf or nothing, right? But it didn't just crash into the ground.
Yeah.
You know, it auto rotated and came down hard, but it came down hard, but it didn't. You know,
Right.
It comes down
just
like
drop out of the sky.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Neil deGrasse Tyson doesn't know half as what he thinks he knows.
I wouldn't want to like test that counter rotating. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna counter rotate the land. Yeah, I'm doing start praying.
Yeah.
only
No, it's like anything.
if your rear rotor goes, then you don't.
There's an air coupe.
Yep.
Really nothing.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You already
how do
have
fit-
one.
How do you fit inside that thing?
Very carefully.
Yeah.
Well, though,
She has to use her Ant-Man
Pim
suit to get
particles.
it. Yeah, pim
Pim
particles.
particles.
Yeah.
How do you
Actually,
spell? How do you spell that?
She just throws a pin particle at it and it comes to full size. Yeah.
EUR coupe. Air,
EUR coupe.
I think it's EUR coupe. I think that's how you spell it.
Yeah, Don, auto rotate.
Actually,
I didn't feel like
It's just ER. ERCO.
Guy on YouTube here that I watch. I forget his name.
Yeah, Euro Cup coupe's coming up.
James White, I think it is. He's a British dude that owns an air coupe, and him and his wife and dog fly everywhere. Those planes are super affordable. Super affordable.
It's
Did you find it, Bill?
ERCOE.
Can't find it now.
4 to 5 gallons an hour. I mean, that sounds
Oh
like
man, that's way better.
that's,
Oh, here we go.
less than
How
half.
fast do they fly though?
Not very fast, like probably
Oh.
90 to 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So your distance per gallon would still be similar then. ER coupe as an ERCOUPE, fellas.
I got a picture of it, Bill.
No,
So-
I found EURCOUP. Blah blah. Plain World Weebly.
Bill, you want to
What?
show the picture?
Well, I'm doing something.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those.
He's getting it himself. He
Mhm.
can do it. He can do it all by himself, Art.
Yeah.
He's a big boy now.
Right there. Yep. That's it.
Yep.
That would be fun to fly.
Hey, that's the one I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful airplane.
Yep.
Well,
Is it one
beautiful.
person?
Beautiful's a bit strong.
Two.
How big's the
You
motor?
can get a second person in there, huh?
It's about 100 horsepower, I think.
Huh.
Not sure.
Okay.
But and you see how he's got the canopy open. It slides from the center above his head. It's split, and he rolls it down past his shoulder, and the other side can go down just like that. It goes down inside the plane.
Oh, yeah. Like you could roll up your window.
Pull it up like this or lower it like this.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can actually fly the plane with both glass panels down completely.
Right.
Yeah. Or or partially opened or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The plane is just oh man. It's just, to me, I don't even know why they would ever stop making.
How much is a 1946 ER coupe worth? 27,500 Canadian, 22,000 USD. Firm. Oh, I guess that guy's selling one.
Yeah.
That must be an old ad because 25,000 Canadian. Did you say 27,000 Canadian or
27.5 or 22,000 American. Yeah.
Oh, that's about right then. Never mind. I thought you said 25. Say the conversion rate's like
They're spelling
$1.50.
it ER coupe.
Yeah, that's what I came up with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, well, here's the whole page.
ERCOUPE. Yeah.
Here's the whole page of them for sale. Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh,
Yeah, I found it too. Yeah. Forney Aircraft Company F1 Coupe at the Arn Pryor, Ontario, Canada fly-in. Yes, sir.
That's it. 4 of them.
Tow it in, fly it in, and we'll buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Port Huron, Michigan. There you go. There you go, Lon.
I know. No thanks, fellas.
Bay City, Texas. There you go.
The same designer had the W1. Oh, yeah, he's big into tricycle landing gear. I remember this plane. Okay. 1934. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
He lives.
See, that's the thing about airplanes. That doesn't matter what the year is. They've always got to be maintained up to FAA specifications.
Sure.
So it doesn't matter
Mhm.
what it is. It's not like a car.
It's like a Harley. Doesn't matter what year it
Well,
is.
if you live where Mark lives, you got to maintain your car too. Because one thing I hated about Germany, you had to go through an inspection every year, and they go through it with a fine-tooth comb. It was so annoying. You know.
Well, Texas just ended their physical inspection of vehicles, which is a real mistake because there's crappy cars out there already.
We don't have them in Florida.
Yeah, they just ended.
We don't have them in Oklahoma either.
Our vehicles.
Well, your car can fail an MOT test.
Well, here's how it works. So, like, say you're not keeping up your brakes. If there's an accident caused and it's your fault because you haven't kept up your brakes, that's when you get effed. You know.
Yeah, that could be here,
Wow.
I suppose.
Ours fails even if your brake fluid is dirty.
What about your
Yeah.
brake fluid being dirty?
If your brake fluid's dirty, it will fail its MOT.
Oh, I just flushed my brakes, by the way.
No, it was insane in Germany. They check for rust. They open your trunk up and hit it with a rubber hammer inside the body and shit. Hit your fenders, your door panels and shit. You know, they test your brake pad thickness and they test your brakes on a machine, and all 4 of your brakes have to pull the same. The 2 fronts and the 2 rears have to have the same stopping power. You know what I mean? Like if one brake's better than the other, you know, it pulls whatever it is. Let's call it 100 newton meters on one side, and the other one's only 40. They'll gig you for that. This is insane.
Your lights have to point in the right direction at the right angle.
Yeah, all kinds of goofy shit, man. I had a couple Opel Mantas that it was murder to get through. Get through TÜV.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, it's
I'm back home.
Out in the wild, Dom. Dom
I'm
in the
back
wild.
home now. I've
Did you have a good
finished what
time?
I was- Finished what I was doing.
Welcome back.
have a nice time.
Dreams were your ticket
Oh
out, buddy.
yeah, it was great, but the trouble was it was just too windy, so I left a bit early.
Mm.
But I've been listening to what you have to say on the. I was listening to you in the car, so.
Were you? Recouping, what were we talking about?
Oh, there's been some very exciting topics about
Oh yeah.
plane maintenance
Oh yeah.
Maintenance, yeah, that's right.
and who's going to the South Florida meetup and who isn't.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, got it.
Dom's not going. That's too bad.
It is
Yeah,
too
it's just too hard to get there.
Well, if you hadn't bought that Mavic 3, you probably could have went.
Oh, it's not. It's really not the money situation. It's more the 25 hours I got to spend getting there.
You got that right, son. They're just flying there from where I live. It's like, do I really want to? I really these guys
I'm
that
not
bad?
taking into account stopovers because one of the longest distances for any flight is Melbourne to Dallas at the moment, and that's pretty much. I'd have to go from Melbourne to Dallas and then Dallas to probably Fort Lauderdale. That's the only way. That's the only way I've seen to do it.
Wow.
Well, Dallas, you can go anywhere.
I know that, but I'm saying Dallas to Fort Lauderdale would be the next one, and I don't know what the layover between those two are.
Oh.
Melbourne to Dallas is easily done. It's
Mhm,
17 and a half hours.
Oof. You'll barely be here that long. Between the flight there and the flight back, you're only going to stay for like 2 days.
Yeah.
You fly for 35 hours to hang out somewhere for 48. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But one of these days, I am going to make it back to the US. I haven't been there for 40 years, so
You're about due, I'd say.
yeah.
You're about due. Things have changed a little bit since you were
Oh,
last
just
here.
a little bit, yeah. Only a little bit.
Just slightly. All the girls have penises now. You
Yeah,
know,
I know.
slavery's over.
Slavery's over. Oh, and you know what? We broke away from England, too.
We're no longer a colony.
Yeah, we're no longer a colony.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We don't even belong to the Commonwealth.
No.
Oh man. We finally took care of that Native American problem we had going on.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we sent them all to Oklahoma.
Yeah, but they're getting everybody back because they started casinos and they're getting all them white folks money.
Yep, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you solved the American Indian problem, and now you've got a Mexican problem.
Yeah. Oh, we got
they're
a
working on that
Venezuelan
too.
problem here.
Yeah, it's not Mexicans, man. You know, that's a misnomer. People think that it's Mexicans. It's got it's got next to nothing to do with Mexicans at all.
People from Central America and South America coming up.
Yeah, it's Guatemalans, Venezuelans, and
they just happen to be coming through
etc.
Mexico. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not anymore. It's down 90%. Here we go into politics again, but they're down 90% in just 2 weeks. I'm like, what? That's insane. I don't even like this clown, right? But you cannot deny the reality. I'm not a reality denier. You know what I mean? You can not like somebody, but appreciate what they've accomplished. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't
I might
have
not
to
like
it.
Mozart, but that doesn't mean I'm going to shit on the Ninth Symphony. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. Hostages are being released from fucking Palestine and shit. You know, it's just like, what the hell? What the hell's going on?
Not only that, they're going to make Palestine a new vacation resort.
Well, I think that's a deep fake. I think that's
but not in the Gaza Strip. He wants to build them somewhere else and move them.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Bill.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Bill.
We've been
back,
on
Bill.
2.5 hours. What do you think?
Yeah, you might as well call it. And then everybody can talk about politics in the back room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat and lay down.
Oh, wow.
I'm driving to my dad's tomorrow to watch the Super Bowl with him. So
Go Eagles.
Cool.
Who's in the Super Bowl anyway?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Who? Philadelphia?
Philadelphia and Kansas City. Yeah.
Philadelphia, Kansas City.
Oh, Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's rooting for the Eagles just because they're tired of the Chiefs, right? That's what it boils down to. Because nobody gives a crap about the Eagles up until now, as far as I can tell.
Right.
Well,
as far as I can tell.
They're like our arch enemies. Being a Giants fan, but actually anybody's an enemy now. Because
everybody's sick of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they are the NFC East, so they're representing our division. You know.
Yeah.
In fact, we represented very well this year because the NFC Championship game was 2 NFC East teams, Washington and the Eagles. I kind of hoped Washington would do it, but because I don't know. But it should be a good game. We'll see.
If it's a blowout and Kansas City takes over, we're just gonna turn it off. Go do something.
Yeah.
Guys are so mean.
Watch the commercials in highlight reels on YouTube or something later.
Yeah, there you go.
Because if Kansas City's winning, the commercials are all that's left. You know, that's
it's true.
They keep looking up at the box to see what Taylor Swift is doing.
Yeah.
Gag me with a spoon, please.
This could be historic. It could be the first ever three-peat. So,
Cool Cat asks me a question. During an engine fail emergency, do you glide with a clean wing, or do you use flap or even elevator trim to your glide angle? Okay, first of all, never had an engine fail. Pray to God I never do, but you have to be prepared. In my plane, you pitch for 120 miles per hour. So you push the nose down and you go 120. Of course, you're going to know which way the wind is blowing. And you always are thinking, where am I going to put this thing down if the engine does quit? As far as using a clean wing or a flap, I would not ever use a flap on an engine fail. Because that'll slow you down and cause extra drag.
Yep.
I would only use a flap after the engine. You probably wouldn't need to anyway, but I'd only use a flap if you had like a short field to land in and you had the field made. You never put your flaps down until you could make the field. And this would be literally a field more than likely, or maybe an airport field. Elevator trim all the time. Yeah, I definitely would use elevator because you want to take the pressure off the yoke. So yes.
I've always found that the angle of the dangle is inversely proportional to the heat of the meat. You know, that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't know what that means.
It's something my dad's best friend said. You know, he's like 80 years old, and he says, you know, inappropriate stuff on a regular basis. So the angle of the dangle is inversely proportional to the heat of the meat. Okay. It's been 2.5 hours. I'm hungry.
Yep.
I got pho in the other room.
Okay.
And I'm looking
Pho
forward.
you.
I'm looking forward to
He got it in my mouth the second try. Yes, he did.
getting it in my mouth on the first try. So everybody, I appreciate all. There's still 18 people in here. Maybe I shouldn't leave.
Nah. Go get your food and eat.
No, leave them wanting more.
Yeah.
Yeah, more. this stream.
I barely got that out. It wasn't easy.
I know. They've been wanting more for the last 2.5 hours. So anyway, good night, everybody in the chat. We appreciate you for hanging out with us. It's been great. And Itchy Sack, you don't need to hide and be someone else. Be yourself, man. Just be yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
Just be yourself, brah.
Be you.
Yeah.
We don't get in the middle of other people's scuffles anyway.
No,
I
who
don't.
cares about that shit?
I'm not interested. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I got my own
A
scuffles.
non-entity chasing you down. He's not even a thing anymore. So anyway, let's say goodbye.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all that tried. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear? This has been a Bill Ways presentation.